Hello everybody and welcome back to day 2 of the Pokemon Greavard Cup hosted by me, Montyglu, and Distortion Devil Connor McKinley.
I'm here too.
You are here too. You're back with us for a second day of Pokemon battling. We have the finals today on this stream, currently on this lovely Sunday day.
Right you are, Monty. We're back to finish the fight. We're wrapping up this wonderful Greavard Cup, and I gotta tell you, it's been a pulse pounder so far.
It has been. There have been upsets. There have been clutch paralysis plays, clutch movesets that were unexpected, and let's say it's been quite the back and forth. Looking at what we have right now, through the winner's bracket, it has been an elimination round tournament, leaving simply Gentlebro and Elam in the winner's bracket with their two very impressive teams. But not to be outdone, in the loser's bracket, BrachyZoid and Arcolf have made their way to the top. Could they find a chance to re-cinch this and win the whole thing?
I gotta tell you, Brachy, he got screwed over by RNG at first, but he has been a menace in the loser's bracket.
His predictions have been on fire, as has Gentlebro. We have quite a few strategic players currently still remaining in the tournament. For those who have been removed from the tournament, we'd like to give a quick shout out to Marcus.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Marcus.
MsTweetums.
Marcus, Pharaoh, MsTweetums, Gaius. They have been in the tournament for a decent amount of time, and they've done quite a good performance in this tournament. But unfortunately, if you want to win, that means you gotta lose. And so for those players, we thank you for bringing on your Pokemon and these fantastic teams to a lovely weekend of just pure Pokemon battling.
Absolutely.
We're going to give people time to kind of file in here now. It's also worth pointing out that we are hoping to perhaps host some exhibition matches after the tournament. We're going to keep those kind of a bit of a surprise. And also, chat as well, we're going to be hosting a vote at the end for the most loved nickname Pokemon, which will receive a prize of a shitty sketch on a napkin or something really bad. I don't know.
Right you are, Monty. A fitting prize.
Indeed, and we actually haven't gone over what the main prize for the overall tournament is. The main prize for the overall tournament is 100 Pokeballs that I got as a EV Games pre-order bonus for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Hot dog. Monty, is that code even still good?
I think so. If not,
we're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out. We also are supposed to have a prize for the loser's bracket, but I haven't thought of one, so we'll figure that out when time passes. But I digress. We're going to let people file in here now. Now, Connor, we have the winner's bracket and the loser's bracket. We're going to be entering into the loser's bracket first between BrachyZoid and Arcolf. Brachy is coming with a short stack team with some very interesting Pokemon in the form of Hawlucha and Vaporeon, whereas Arcolf has brought in a triple threat weather team. What are your predictions for the match?
Now, I have to say, Arcolf's gimmick for his team has been fairly effective so far, but BrachyZoid has the knowledge and the killer instinct. He's outplayed his opponents several times so far during this tournament, and I have to say, I think Brachy's got the gumption, he's got the drive, he's got the knowledge, and he's got the motivation to certainly get through this, and I know he wants another crack at the Gholdengo teams here.
Indeed. That Brachy may be flying by the seat of spite alone, but he wants another 1v1 against that gold Pokemon. Pokemon number 1000, I believe, in the Pokedex being Gholdengo. He wants revenge. He wants to destroy the cryptocurrency in the form of Gholdengo, but will he be able to cinch out a win against Arcolf for this to become reality?
We're going to find out right now.
Now, in the winner's bracket, we do also have some two very impressive battlers in the form of Gentlebro and Elam. Elam being a surprise rogue element to this tournament. I was very unaware of what sort of strategy he would bring to this tournament. Gentlebro, I have more regular contact with in terms of Pokemon, and so his level of skill I was quite prepared for, but Elam being quite the surprise in this tournament for me, learning about how effective he is at battling. What are your thoughts on that?
Gentlebro seems to be the clear favorite with some of the people that we've talked to over the last 24 hours or so. He's really bringing that. He's really good at the Pokemon. Yes, definitely. His team, his skills, all easily on point. But he does have some fierce competition in the winner's bracket.
He does. Now, do you think any of that sort of hype for his victory may have gotten to his head? Do you think that nerves might be getting to him?
I gotta tell you, Gentlebro is a cool customer. I think he's going into this round clean and clear-headed.
All right. Well, as we let the chat file in here for the tournament, we're going to give our contestants a bit of time just to prepare. As we just quickly, I need to make a quick announcement on my own Discord, and someone is adding me. Apparently, one of our contestants does need a few minutes, so we are going to stall for time here. One of the things we want to talk about is that we do have a prize for the best named Pokemon in a team. Each of the players has nominated a Pokemon to be voted by you, the chat, and the prize for that is a shitty drawing of that Pokemon. We will be doing that after the main tournament match, but before the exhibition matches. I'm gonna sneeze. 1 second. Professional commentator.
And there you go.
Now, Connor, before you left the channel last night, and this was not live on stream, but you mentioned that you were really getting into the Pokemon. You're really, starting to really feel it, and you definitely have picked on very clearly about certain mechanics of the game.
I gotta tell you, seeing the action here has been slowly reawakening something deep and dark inside of me.
I see. You think you want to compete in the next competition, or how are you feeling?
I honestly have no idea. I can almost guarantee you that I would get my ass thrashed if I were to enter a tournament such as this. But, the motivation to throw together a team and take it all the way, it's planted its seeds in me, and who knows? Who knows what we may see from me in the future? Maybe I'll rip off my shirt and leave the commentator's desk and throw my hat into one of these. But we'll see.
Now, Connor, you are new to current Pokemon. This is Scarlet and Violet, which is the most recent generation of Pokemon. What mechanic has you the most interested? What mechanic that's new to you stands out to you and seems very interesting?
I gotta tell you, even from being exposed just tangentially to Pokemon on social media sites, I had never even heard of terrasalizing or terrasticizing or whatever you call it. But being able to change a Pokemon's type on the fly seems like a very interesting mechanic that I had never been exposed to previously to this tournament.
Indeed. It is a very interesting Pokemon that can, a mechanic for your Pokemon that can either make them more defensive or more offensive depending on how you play your cards. The terrestrialization phenomenon being unique to the Paldea region definitely gives a sort of new edge to the competitive field right now.
Indeed. Competitors such as Thero and Brachy like to use terrasticizing offensively, whereas competitors such as Marcus seem to use them defensively. And it was very interesting.
There's no
Marcus and Arcolf, I should say.
Indeed. There's no accounting for the element of surprise. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to just announce that the stream is now live, so that way my Discord is aware and no one misses the message here. And again, apologies for the late start. Connor had some obligations that kind of set our schedule back a little bit, but we are here now, and I think that at the 3 p.m. mark, which is in 2 minutes, I think we're going to get ready to start here.
Right you are, Monty.
I have it in the wings that both of our next competitors are ready to go. Our next competitors are going to be the finals of the losers bracket. Whoever wins this one is going to face the winner of the semifinals, and whoever wins that will face the finalist as we go forward into the Greavard Cup tournament. I think no matter what happens here, Connor, everyone is a winner. The competition has been amazing so far, and despite not having matches today, the green room is full of most of our competitors here just to enjoy an entire day of Pokemon battling.
Right you are, Monty.
The Super Bowl wishes it was us.
Between the Super Bowl and this, I would pick this any day of the week.
Indeed. We don't have commercial breaks, we just have interviews. There's no interruptions. Finger guns. You can't see it, I'm doing it behind my microphone.
That's right.
Alrighty. We have 1 minute to go here. We're going to get our competitors into the field. I'm going to contact them now to get in so we can get started here. This is shaping up to be a very fierce battle between these two competitors. Arcolf's Triple Threat Weather Team and BrachyZoid's unique, short stack, yet mixed team of various different unique Pokemon is definitely shaping up to be an interesting thing.
Right you are, Monty.
Alrighty, it is looking like the trainers are setting up the match right now as we speak. We're not going to delay. We're going to get right into it at the 3-hour mark. And it looks like they're now deciding the battle rules here. Again, we are using the... Oh, go ahead.
It's the moment we've all been waiting for since yesterday, folks. The first match of the evening in losers bracket, Arcolf versus Brachy. Monty, who do you have?
Oh, it's hard. I mean, I feel like I can't say I have biases here, but I think no matter what, win or lose, I would be happy with any of these people continuing on into the potential winners bracket. Get your predictions in now in the Twitch chat with your channel points. Bet your money. It's all good. There's no loss here. Who do you think is going to... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It certainly is going to make for an interesting match either way, in my opinion.
Indeed. Let's get into it now as the Pokemon are being selected here. It looks like we missed what Arcolf was picking, but it looks like we are getting into it now.
Well, I actually managed to see he's got a bit of an unorthodox lineup as opposed to yesterday. He's actually putting in his Pelipper.
Interesting play. Pelipper is a surprising sleeper hit Pokemon with its ability to set up rain instantly. Let's see if it pays out for him in this match.
Indeed. Maybe trying to throw Brachy off his game here a little bit with a pick that he hadn't used the day previously.
Indeed. Not all trainers have used their Pokemon that they have on their team, but we're going to start off here with Brachy, starting off with Pancake, the Indeedee, and Power Bottom, the Hawlucha, and Arcolf starting with Cannibal, the Pelipper, and I think their name was... What was their name? What was the Rotom ice
Frigidaire?
Name? Frigidaire, yes, Frigidaire, the Rotom. Indeedee setting up that Psychic Terrain and giving Hawlucha the Psychic Seed bonus as the rain is set up. Be interesting to see what strategies are employed here. Both trainers seem very confident with their leads here. Wasn't it not much time for deliberation? Hopefully they take their time.
Both with a different opening strategy, and Brachy here terrasicizing. Let's see what he's got in store. Hawlucha probably going for that strategy. Yep.
Going for that.
Empowering those fighting type moves.
Indeed. With a special defense bonus, might be safe here, but this Pelipper is quite threatening as a helping hand comes out of Arcolf into Rotom.
And a flying press from Power Bottom. Right onto that Rotom. Not enough to deal it too much damage, though.
Thunder coming out of the Rotom on Power Bottom. A confirmed hit as Thunder. Oh my god.
And the Hyper Voice will take the Rotom out.
Brachy now with a sizable lead in this first round, taking out Frigidaire. As Arcolf is assessing his choices here, hovering over Magnemoist. And he is going to be sending out Magnemoist, the great friend. A fantastic lead here for Brachy. A sizable difference. He is now up 4-3 right now, and that Pelipper is not looking healthy.
Not looking healthy. I have to wonder what he might be trying to set up with the Pelipper coming out first. Setting up that Drizzle.
Going for a Roost here, healing back some health as another Hyper Voice comes out and takes out the Pelipper.
Oh! Cannibal is down.
But what will Magnum Voice
just one
do?
more Pokemon.
Indeed, Magnum Voice throwing out the Muddy Water. Not doing a ton of damage as it appears that Arcolf is down to his last 2 Pokemon.
Arcolf's ace in the hole. Tyranitar coming out, the strongest Pokemon in the game.
Indeed, the strongest
Moving away
Pokemon.
that Drizzle.
Indeed. I wonder what Arcolf is going to do here. His back is up against the wall. He does have a chance to turn this around. He has done a lot with this combo in the past. He is going for that Terrestrialization, no doubt, on the Tyranitar to give it the flying type, Terra type here. But let's see if it pays off.
Right you are, Monty. The Terrasticize into an air type for Tyranitar has been a favorite strategy for Arcolf here. And a Power Bottom with a Flying Press.
Does not do that much damage.
Not very effective.
Dazzling Gleam comes out of the Indeedee, doing a bit of damage, but these Pokemon are indeed tanky. Dunefair coming out with the Terra Blast.
Arcolf might make up the difference here.
Power Bottom
Bottom is down.
Power Bottom is out. It could not take the punishment, and it goes down. We are 3-2 now in this match, but this Indeedee is quite the threat. Magnemoise going for another Muddy Water. Takes out Pancake.
Ooh, not a threat anymore.
We are down to 2-2
like that,
Pokemon.
The odds are evened up just like that.
Now, it is stated that currently Brachy still does hold an advantage as both of Arcolf's Pokemon are not looking fully healthy. But this is still anyone's game as Saber.exe, the Ceruledge, hits the field. And Nice Balls Bro also hits the field. This Tinkaton can do terrifying amount of damage with its Megaton Hammer.
Absolutely.
I think
However, will they be able to stop the onslaught of area of effect moves from Arcolf's team?
Indeed. However, I do believe that Brachy may have the speed in this competition here.
That might make all the difference.
Saber.exe just going immediately for a Bitter Blade into Dunefarer, dropping it down to 22 HP and healing itself for no damage as Megaton Hammer comes out and seals up that slot, taking out Dunefarer instantly, leaving one Moist Boy against the world. Earth Power comes out.
Power.
A huge amount of damage, but will it do the job here? It is not looking good for Moist Boy.
Right you are, Monty. I think the writing might be on the wall for this round.
I wonder if we're going to see the Terrestrialization from Brachy to seal up the deal here with the Ceruledge. The Ceruledge with the very, very strategic choice of the Terra-type Grass. But no, it is a Bitter Blade.
Already Terrestrialized.
Oh, that is true. You are correct. Hawlucha did Terrestrialize. Going for a Bitter Blade into Magnemoise. Not doing a ton of damage. Play Rough misses! Leaving this Pokemon alive for another turn as Nice Balls Bro is taken out. A huge upset. Both trainers are now down to their last Pokemon. This Gastrodon Magnemoise is not going down without a fight.
Right you are. It'll be an uphill battle. 39 health versus a nearly full health Saber.exe. We'll have to see where this goes. Bitter Blade coming out.
It is
and
enough.
That's gonna do it.
A close turnaround there almost for Arcolf there, almost turning that match around and starting at such a deficit and able to turn the round to such a close match is a very, very impressive play. But that is our first match of this bracket.
A nail biter, but it went to Brachy in the end.
Indeed.
What a match, folks.
That Gastrodon actually paying dividends, doing quite a bit for Arcolf in that match.
I had to imagine Brachy was sweating a little bit there at the end.
I imagine so. It is impressive to me that the Play Rough missed. I'm just letting the competitors know that we're going to be watching from Brachy's side in the second match. Now this could cinch it. If Brachy wins this round, that means he moves on to potentially the winner's bracket and potentially to that championship battle.
He's been fighting an uphill battle, but I tell you what, Brachy has really been just munching through the loser's bracket.
Indeed. He has gone on a warpath, but it looks like we are getting ready to select Pokemon now.
Let's see what Brachy's got in store for us this time.
Indeed.
Now, the Pelipper, or the Pelipper pick for Arcolf last time didn't really work out quite that well for him.
It did not.
What do you think he might roll out next?
It did assist with his Muddy Water attacks, which I will say, and as well as the Thunder from his Rotom. But unfortunately, yeah, it wasn't enough to do too much. I'm wondering if he's going to rethink his strategy or perhaps bring in some different Pokemon for this. But Brachy is considering his options here. I'm wondering if he's going to... I'm hoping that we don't see both Pancake and Peridot added to the team here, as it seems that Pancake has every single time caused quite a bit of trouble for Brachy when he brings both of those Pokemon into the tournament.
Indeed, it's a double-edged sword.
Brachy hovering over his sensor thing. Vaporeon right now kind of deciding his actions here, but he's going to go for a nice balls, bro.
It looks like he is sticking with his setup from last time.
Indeed, let's see if that strategy pays off, or if Arcolf will adjust and perhaps counter Brachy's strategy here. We're into match number 2. Let's get into it. Arcolf is changing his strategy, sending out Cannibal the Pelipper and Skewer the Barraskewda, and Brachy once again bringing out Pancake the Indeedee and Power Bottom the Hawlucha.
Let's see if that Pelipper Drizzle can make the difference this time around.
Indeed, Barraskewda...
He's got to look out. Brachy is more than likely going to Terrastalize here.
I wonder if he will save it for the element of surprise, but I'm genuinely curious to see what happens here as Brachy is deciding on his moves now.
If I had to hazard a guess...
Covering that greedy sword stance play. Seems like Arcolf is taking quite a bit of time to deliberate, figuring out what he wants to do here.
There is a time limit, so he has to decide fast on his actions.
Going for the Ice Fang
coming out immediately.
And the sword stance from Power Bottom, giving it a +2 bonus to its attack. This Hawlucha is now incredibly threatening on the field as the Hyper Voice comes out, dealing a ton of damage to both Pelipper and Skewer as Cannibal sets up the Tailwind, doubling the speed of his Pokemon on their turn.
Very nice. Both players setting something up here at the very start.
Indeed. A very, very smart strategy from Arcolf, giving himself that speed that might give him the edge he needs to kind of overwhelm Brachy here. Brachy considering his options as Skewer goes for another Ice Fang onto Indeedee, bring it down to 7 HP, and he gets the freeze!
Pancake is frozen!
Pancake is frozen solid as the Flying Press comes out of Hawlucha and takes out Barraskewda. But it has done its work as the freeze comes out. Cannibal throwing out the Hurricane, a confirmed hit in rain.
Oh my goodness!
And it gets the confusion! Luck is against Brachy in this fight, but Pancake does thaw out on the turn. But it flinches from the bite! What an upset, what a back and forth in the second round of this battle!
What a tremendous stroke of luck for Arcolf!
In one moment, there was hope with the thaw, but then in the next moment, the flinch comes in and dashes all of Brachy's chances there.
It looks like if I were Brachy right now, I'd be holding off on that Terrastalize and praying to God or Arceus or whoever might be listening.
Cannibal with a helping hand on to that Gastrodon. Are we about to see a double knockout as the confusion comes through? Brachy hoping that he goes through it. Power Bottom does! It does go for the Flying Press.
Does
into
go through, and that's a critical hit!
Luck has returned to Brachy. What an insane match!
What an absolute showcase of RNG here.
There was a double knockout, but it was not on Brachy's side. Arcolf is now down to one Pokemon, but Pancake does faint for the Life Orb damage that it did receive, which means that this is a 3 versus 1. What a nail-biting match.
This has just been back and forth, soaring highs and crushing lows so far, and it's just the second or third round of combat here.
Arcolf sending out Doonfair, the Tyranitar, the strongest Pokemon in the game as per Connor's assessment.
An arcane knowledge that I acquired during Pokemon Coliseum.
Brachy's in a very favorable position, but I would not count Arcolf out just yet.
I think nice balls, bro. Oh my god, and he's going for the Terrasicize.
He's going for the Terastallization here, but what is his play going to be? I don't know if Sandstorm's going to be enough to...
type.
Indeed, the flying type to resist any fighting moves, and potentially that Steel Gigaton Hammer from that Tinkaton. Power Bottom is still confused. This could mean something could happen here. And indeed, it
hurt
is
itself in
knocked
its confusion.
out by confusion. Doonfair
and a rock slide coming out.
He is
not
praying,
very effective.
He is praying for that flinch, and the flinch comes through!
Oh my goodness. The RNG has been going back and forth. This is crazy. Are we on roll 20?
I don't know. I have not seen this many natural 1s and 20s in my life.
This is an absolutely insane match for flinching, for freezing, for confusion. Brachy's looking like it's going to risk it all on that Megaton Hammer, trying to burn down that Tyranitar as fast as possible.
Now, Arcolf is running out of Tailwind. This could make all the difference. Brachy going for his Terastallization, turning Tinkaton.
Turning on Tinkaton.
This
is a new strategy.
Going for an offensive Terastallization, giving more damage to that Megaton Hammer if it hits. Bitter Blade comes out.
Smacking that axe into Tinkaton's frontal lobe to remove its ability to feel empathy.
And there comes the Megaton Hammer. I think it will be enough, and Doonfair is knocked out. And BrachyZoid is our winner of our Losers Bracket Finals.
Unfortunately, knocking out Arcolf, but a pulse-pounding final match for Losers Bracket.
Indeed. What an insane match. The RNG in that battle was just ridiculous. The flinches, the confusion, the freezes. We almost had every single type of status effect there except for paralysis and sleep.
That was something else, I gotta tell you. It seems to me that the most exciting matches here are the ones where you don't know what's gonna happen, and that one certainly kept us guessing.
Indeed. We're going to see if we can get in for an interview here. I would like to get in Arcolf here because he hasn't actually been able to speak this entire tournament, but it sounds like his voice is better. And it looks like, yes, we have a confirmation that we will indeed be getting Arcolf into the interview corner. Let's see what he has to say about that match. Arcolf, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, Arcolf.
I'm so happy he smacked himself in confusion.
You probably gave him quite the heart attack there when that confusion from that hurricane hit. What were your thoughts on that insane match?
That was a really good match. I had some good reads on Brachy, but he had good ones on me too. I'm sad that freeze only lasted one round, but that confusion was worth it.
It was certainly topsy-turvy in terms of RNG there. Your strategy did take you quite far into Losers Bracket. Are you happy with it?
Yes. I made it rain. I made it snow. I got sand everywhere. I am accomplished.
Now,
fair enough.
Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh, sorry. I'm dying. Piglet. Sorry, 1 second.
Don't do that.
Excuse me. I'm weirdly snotty. Arcolf, we've asked this of your fellow competitors, and we have to ask you here, do you have any words for the chat, for your fellow competitors, and or for us?
Chad, I hope you've been enjoying the tournament so far. And thank you for supporting Monty in doing this. As for my fellow competitors, may the best trainer win, but I'm rooting for Brachy.
Ah, you answered my question.
Answer your question right away. All right. Well, thank you so much, Arcolf, for participating. You've gone quite a ways in this tournament. I'm sorry that your legacy ends here, but Thank you so much for these incredible matches and for a very impressive Pokemon team.
Happy to play along.
Alrighty. So as we banish you back to the green room, we're going to be setting up for our winners bracket semifinals.
Right you are.
Alright, looking at what we have now for our winners bracket. Our next match is going to be quite a terrifying one. We have Gentlebro versus Elam. New participants to my Twitch stream. People may not know this. I actually raid in Final Fantasy with Gentle and Elam. So these two are very, very, very good at video games, and it's no doubt in my mind that they've made it here this far with their knowledge. And now I know I asked you at the beginning of the stream here, Connor, about what your predictions for this match are going to be, but do you have any words for our two competitors as they head into the semifinals of the winners bracket?
All I can really say for sure is that one of these two undefeated Pokemon trainers is going to lose that streak here. Either way, Brachy's going to have his work cut out for him. I am simply not sure what's going to happen. I'm more familiar with Gentlebro. Elam is more of a wild card in my book. I've got no idea what sort of strategy they might be putting forth here.
Indeed. We're going to be starting this round looking through the eyes of Elam. Let's see what they pick here. They're setting up the battle now and setting up the rules. Chat, how are you doing? I see that there's a lot of votes in the bracket here for voting. I think a lot of votes for Gentle. A lot of pressure, but win or lose, an impressive showing here. I'm hoping to see the Garchomp, as that's my favorite Gen 4 Pokemon. They are choosing their music right now. Waiting for preparation to be complete. I think we are ready to go into it now. Let's go into the Pokemon selection screen here and see what we have. Alright, well, instantly deciding what they want to do here. Hovering over Bin Chicken and Mariah Carey. Not bringing
Interesting, he's locked it in, and Goldingo, the MVP so far of this tournament, the designated heel of this tournament, not going to be on Elam's team.
We're not going to see the Garchomp either. An interesting decision here by Elam, breaking in some Pokemon we haven't seen before, perhaps trying to use the element of surprise against his competitor in Gentlebro. Alright, Gentlebro sending out Durst Devil and use Tailwind, the Bramblegas, and the Talonflame against Elam's Bin Chicken of Kilowattrel and Mariah Carey, the Abomasnow. Immediately picking their abilities. I didn't even get to read what he picked.
We might be seeing a double Tailwind coming out right here at the very start.
Indeed. Now that is going to be good for the Bramblegas, who has that Wind Rider ability, but will they strategize? An amazing play! A taunt coming out of the Talonflame against Bin Chicken, preventing their own Tailwind from going off as Durst Devil
Very clever play.
vanishes off of the field into the Phantom Force. Mariah Carey going for a Blizzard. Durst Devil obviously missing it, and use Tailwind getting hit, but because of that fire typing on that Talonflame, not taking as much damage as possible here. Elam is probably scrambling now, realizing that they cannot set up their own Tailwind, and if this Talonflame sets up a Tailwind, this could spell disaster for Elam.
Get the early speed lead from the Tailwind, meanwhile denying it. What a clever play.
An impressive...
I wonder if Gentle predicted this.
Indeed, the taunt on the Talonflame, a very, very strategic choice here. And
there's the Tailwind.
There's the Tailwind from Use Tailwind, now doubling the speed on Gentle's side. That will give him a bit of an advantage here as the Phantom Force comes out onto Mariah Carey, doing a ton of damage.
Thunderbolt comes out, and Use Tailwind is going to be taken down.
Indeed, but it has done its work, both getting a taunt up on Elam's own Kilowattrel and setting up the Tailwind. Durst Devil now getting that bonus from Wind Rider, increasing its own attack.
The game is thinking.
The game indeed is thinking here. Oh, whoa. That was weird. We're good. Little technical issue there, no worries.
It's time for some flattening, because, babe, it's 4 p.m.
She is in the battlefield here, exuding quite a bit of pressure here. Elam here deciding what to do. Now, it is worth pointing out that I believe that Gentle does have the speed bonus here. Will that pay out for him, though? How can Elam respond? Beta Scorpion using Fake Out on Bin Chicken, preventing it from using
possibly
an attack
trying to do that Tailwind again, perhaps.
Indeed. It is still taunted. Taunted lasts for a while. Earth Power comes out of Mariah Carey onto Beta Scorpion. It does not do that much damage. And Bin
Despite
Chicken,
being super effective.
Bin Chicken has just shaken off the taunt, so he could attempt to set up a Tailwind here, depending on what happens here, but we'll see.
That could turn the tides here.
Phantom Force coming through,
or maybe not.
Bin Chicken, no Tailwind for Elam. What incredible counterplay.
That is a devastating turn of events for Elam here.
And the Gigaton Hammer taking out Mariah Carey, canceling Christmas. The Babiri Berry reducing the damage, but not saving Elam from death here.
Sending the Ice Witch back to her hole for another year.
I must have been an idiot because Garchomp is indeed here. I didn't realize that Garchomp was added to the roster. But we have Wayne the Fridge and Sharkbait the Garchomp out on the field. But it is a 3-2 match right now in favor of Gentlebro.
Indeed, it's 3-2 here. The Tailwind is still active, but this could go either way.
Indeed. We still haven't seen a Terastallization from either opponent. See Elam considering that Terastallization ground on his Garchomp. But will that hit Wayne? That is the question here.
Who can say for sure, and he's going for it.
Going for it. Going for the Terastallization ground here on this Garchomp, increasing its damage by a significant portion here.
Oh, it's a globe.
It is. It's the Earth.
I see.
Devil going for the Phantom Force, once again avoiding damage here. As Babitz 4PM uses Knock Off, taking some damage from Rough Skin, but knocking off the Choice Band off of the Garchomp, reducing its damage just a little bit. Devil avoids the attack. Wayne does have Levitate. Will this Tinkaton survive?
We'll have to find out.
And Babitz 4PM.
Super effective.
Babitz 4PM
getting flattened herself.
Out. It is not 4 p.m. yet, babe. This leaves... Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. The snow has stopped. Alright. And the Tailwind has petered out. The speed has been returned to normal now. This could
be the equalization that Elam needs here to make a real difference here.
The top comes out. The Armor Rouge here. This is quite the back and forth. This could be anybody's matches, and we're down 2-2.
It looks like Earthquake is getting locked in once again. And Wide Guard!
Wide Guard from the Armor Rouge!
The Earthquake!
Earthquake is going to be blocked by the Wide Guard, and did that Rotom go for Discharge because both attacks will be avoided? Phantom Force coming out, taking out the Garchomp! Rough Skin doing a little bit of damage to Devil. This Bramble Gas is paying dividends for this team. The read, brilliant prediction from Gentlebro, as once again, the Wide Guard protects his team from the Discharge. Elam doing no damage on his turn.
Gentlebro has planted a seed, and he is in Elam's head.
One Refrigerator against the world as the top goes for a risky protect here. Devil once again going for that Phantom Force, vanishing instantly. Wayne going for that Thunderbolt against the Armor Rouge, and it does not hit. Another fantastic prediction from Gentle here.
Gentle leaving nothing to chance here.
Indeed, taking his time, slowing the pace, as the Phantom Force comes through and just instantly takes out the Refrigerator.
And that'll do it for round 1 of Gentlebro versus Elam. What a strong showing from Gentle.
What fantastic high caliber Pokemon play we are seeing from these two.
This is pitch perfect trainerizing, or whatever you call it.
Indeed. We're going to wait here. We're going to be recording from Gentle side for the next match here. Fantastic predictions from Gentle here. But Elam, despite everything, also a fantastic showing. Quite a powerhouse here. Using and adapting where they can to attempt to turn the tide of the battle here. Getting ready to record on Gentle side now here. All right. We are good to go here as we are getting into the Pokemon selection screen. We're loading in here. Chat, what are your predictions? This could be, if I've ever wanted to see a best of 3, it would be between these two Pokemon battlers, I think.
Indeed. Elam's still got a few unseen tricks used so far, but Gentlebro has been playing an absolutely perfect game up to this point.
A fantastic series of predictions. The taunt on the Talonflame, the wide guard on the Armor Rouge here as we are getting into the Pokemon selection screen.
Let's see. It looks as though Gentle is going for much the same lineup as last time.
Indeed. If it's not broke, don't fix it here. It also is worth noting that a lot of the Pokemon on Roxel's team could be a hindrance. Or rather, could have quite a hard time against certain Pokemon on his own team here.
Right you are, Monty. The wide guard providing great benefits against things like the
Make It Rain from the Goldengo, the Blizzard from
yes,
the Obama
the Goldengo.
Snow, the Earthquake, and the Discharge from the Rotom. It actually could be the make or break choice here. Wide Guard, a fantastic move against certain very strong picks. But here we go into the second round. This could be our last round of the winners semifinals. Once again, seeing Durst Devil and use Tailwind, the Talonflame on the field. Wayne, the Rotom Refrigerator, and Sharkbait, the Garchomp. A different lead for Elam here, opting not to bring out Bin Chicken, the Kilowattrel, to set up Tailwind.
Probably didn't want a repeat of last time.
Tailwind.
But that leaves use Tailwind to use Tailwind.
Indeed, Tailwind immediately set up for Gentle on his side, doubling the move of his Pokemon and giving Durst Devil that Wind Rider ability as once again the Phantom Force comes out. But what slot has Gentle selected as the Rock Slide from Elam takes out Use Tailwind immediately off the field.
Use Tailwind did its job, though.
Elam is not sitting around to see things go the same way it did in the last round. He is putting on a full offense here.
Coming out next is Babe, it's 4 p.m.
No deliberation, immediate choice in the shiny Tinkyton. Babe, it's 4 p.m., hitting the field.
Looks like Gentle is, in fact, saving that armor guy
Armor
for
Rouge?
last. Yes, that one.
Fantastic musical choice here by Gentlebro. It has been pointed out that the players of this tournament could choose the music, except for the finale. I asked them to pick a specific set of music for the finals here, but a fantastic choice of the Team Star battle theme here. Seems to be some deliberation on Elam's side. Might be considering a swap out. We will see.
Carefully considering some options here. And we got a terrestrialization.
It's going to be on the Rotom. Interesting play here as
Interesting stuff.
Rotom comes here, perhaps to try to avoid a ton of damage from the Phantom Force. But Water-type Rotom was as Babe, it's 4 p.m. goes for a fake out against Sharkbait, the Garchomp, getting some damage from that rough skin, but an amazing...
Oh!
It's down! It's down! Phantom Force takes out Sharkbait instantly. It is an answer. Talonflame for the Garchomp. And I would say that's a fair trade for Gentle's side here, as Wayne comes out with the Terra Blast Water.
Might be trying to get that Tumbleweed off the field here.
It's not very effective,
It's
though.
not very effective.
Brambleghast is, in fact, a grass type. I wonder if he was perhaps predicting a switch. That's an interesting choice, or maybe they ran out of time and selected the incorrect thing here. But this is now anybody's game.
Might be a costly mistake from Elam's part.
Elam sending out...
And Mariah Carey, fresh from her winter prison,
enters the field and spreads snow everywhere.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It looks like Gentle's going to go for another Phantom Force.
He's thinking about his options here. And it looks like Tinkaton is thinking about their options as well. I wonder what this water Terra type Rotom is going to bring to the field here. Well, rethinking their choices here.
Gentlebro leaving nothing to chance.
Durst Devil vanishing instantly, leaving that field as Baby's 4 PM knocks off Mariah Carey, losing her Babiri Berry, meaning that it will not have a resistance to a Steel type. Discharge comes out onto the field, also hitting the ally Pokemon as an Earth Power from Mariah Carey hits Baby's 4 PM, but doing a ton of damage.
Not a ton of damage here. It might be looking pretty bad. Mariah Carey now targeted for that Gigaton Hammer.
Indeed. Can Elam predict what's going to happen this turn? They're not aware of what slot that Phantom Force has come into. Mariah Carey going for the Protect! Phantom Force coming through on the Rotom, taking it out. Wayne is gone, and thus goes to the Terrestrialization from Elam. Baby's 4 PM going for the Gigaton Hammer, but it protected, so no damage is done.
A good prediction from Elam.
The Tailwind is now gone, unfortunately, but it has definitely done its work as Dollary-Do, the Goldengo, hits the field.
We are going to see the Goldengo. It might be time for us to see him make it rain.
Potentially here, and with no wide guard on the side of Gentle, he's got to be very strategic here about what he wants to do. He's got a ton of options. That Obama Snow has already protected, making it very vulnerable. Considering a switch here, but that could be very dangerous to do.
I have to wonder, will the Phantom Force go off before any of these hard-hitting moves? Will we see Durst Devil bite the Durst?
Indeed, going for a swap here. Risky play as Baby's 4 PM is brought back. And the top is thrown into the field here.
But it might be too little too late. We'll have to see.
Oh, we have a Terrestrialization from Gentlebro onto Durst Devil, Terrestrializing it into that electric type, a defensive Terra type here from Gentle.
Trying to keep Durst Devil on the field as long as possible, and the Phantom Force goes off, vanishing instantly. Is protected for another round.
Shadow Ball out of Dollary-Do, but Durst Devil avoids the attack, being faster as the Earth Power comes out onto the top, unfortunately doing a ton of damage. This poor Armor is coming in a very vulnerable state.
We're seeing some fantastic play from both sides here. Elam working with what they can, and a Protect coming out from Dollary-Do.
Top also going for their own Protect on Gentle side.
Mariah Carey also using Protect. It's a Protect fest, folks.
Double Protect on the side of Elam, but Phantom Force does not care about Protect. It goes through protection attacks.
Oh!
And a critical hit from the Phantom Force takes out Dollary-Do, leaving just Mariah Carey protecting Christmas on her own.
A fatal mistake, possibly. Could this be the end of Elam in winner's bracket?
Durst Devil once again going for that Phantom Force. This attack paying dividends as the Armor Cannon comes out of Armor Rouge. A strong Fire-type move takes out Mariah Carey. And she is gone. Gentle is going to our finals.
Gentlebro going to grand finals here.
Indeed. We will not be conducting a post-game interview for this match, as no players have been knocked out of the tournament just yet. I'm going to let the competitors know that right now, so that way there's no confusion. Alrighty, that puts Elam into the loser's bracket with BrachyZoid here, and that is going to be our next match.
And now Brachy has to overcome his greatest foe here in the Gholdengo.
One second, I'm just organizing our players right now. Waiting to hear from our competitors. Hopefully they've seen my messages here. Connor, please entertain the chat while I'm doing this.
How are we feeling about tonight's events, chat? Are you excited? The Gentlebro making it all the way to the grand finals. Who will he be meeting?
Well, let's see if he can...
Will it be...
Sorry?
Will it be a run back with Elam? Or will it be the scrappy underdog Brachy meeting Gentlebro in the finals? Now, Monty, who initially knocked Brachy into loser's bracket? I am curious.
Let me take a look here. It looks as though Brachy was knocked out by Elam. This is going to be a returning match between these two Pokemon trainers. Elam knocked Brachy out of this tournament in the first round, setting him into loser's final, and Brachy has made his way up the ladder in loser's brackets for a rematch of the century.
Fighting for that run back. And
Indeed.
Now it's here, and you have to be expecting Elam to throw in that Gholdengo. He didn't during the first round of Gentlebro versus Elam, but you know he's going to save it up for this. Brachy, will he overcome his foe? He has studied, he has taken notes, he has undergone extensive training in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, specifically to try and counter Gholdengo. You have to wonder what Brachy's going to break out.
Indeed. Now, this is intense too, because if Elam wins this round, he gets his own rematch in the form of the finals against Gentlebro, a best 3 out of 5, or will Brachy scrap out the win and find himself in the finalist seat? We're gonna find out.
I have to wonder here, if Elam takes this win, will we see a repeat of what just happened?
It's hard to say. This could be anybody's match, but this is going to be a close one. Elam, once again, knocking Brachy out of the entire tournament at the beginning of this tournament bracket. This is the rematch of the century. Win or lose here,
All I'll say,
both of these trainers have done an excellent performance, and we've only been but impressed. The rules are being selected as we speak right now, as we get into the first match of the losers finals, or technically the winners bracket semifinals, technically, if we get into it. Players are choosing their battle theme here, and we're getting into it now. Preparations are complete. We're going into it. Here we are. Elam sparing no time deciding on what he wants to bring to this battle.
will we see a rare Among Us pick?
That doesn't look like we're going to be seeing the Among Us.
Interesting choices here from Elam, not opting to put in Gholdengo.
Interesting.
Perhaps
well,
wanting to throw Brachy off.
Indeed. If I had known someone was basically strategizing against one of my Pokemon on the team, the best way to throw out my opponent would be just to not bring that Pokemon to the team. And that seems to be exactly what he's doing here.
Will that be enough to throw Brachy off his game entirely?
Brachy has had a good showing today and throughout the tournament. Perhaps it was just some rust, and that bad luck may not come into play. But it'd be interesting to see what his counter will be here for this tournament.
Either way, an exciting proposition here.
Let's get into it.
It's round 1 of the rematch. Brachy versus Elam. Sending out Peridot and Saber.exe.
An interesting choice here. We have Saber.exe, the Ceruledge, and Peridot, the Sableye on Brachy's side. Bin Chicken, the Kilowattrel, and Sharkbait, the Garchomp on Elam's side. Be genuinely curious to see what play is done here. This Sableye does have the Prankster ability, meaning all non-damaging moves have priority. Interesting to see what Brachy selects here to be his benefit, as he's kind of hovering over some attacks here.
Brachy has favored the Quash in past moments, and the Terrazzo size.
Immediate terrestrialization from Brachy, terrestrializing that Ceruledge.
You gotta be seeing the grass type probably, and there it is.
Indeed, probably trying to avoid damage from an Earthquake, but the grass type, Terra type comes out as Peridot goes for Fake Out onto Sharkbait.
Fake Out, trying to go for the flinch.
Indeed, trying to prevent any damage from happening. Bin Chicken getting off that Tailwind, unfortunately doubling the speed on Elam's side, giving him quite a bit of an advantage here. But Sharkbait is finished.
And Sharkbait does flinch.
Terra Blast coming out of the Ceruledge into the Garchomp slot. It is not a ton of damage as the Dragon typing of the Garchomp unfortunately gives it some resistance to grass moves.
Still, Brachy in a good position here. He needs to come out on top of that Earthquake.
That Tailwind, though, is going to give Elam a huge advantage on this field.
It looks like we might see a Terrasticize from Elam as well here.
Risky play, given that the Ceruledge has attacked a grass move into the Garchomp slot, but we'll see if it pays out for him. As yes, indeed, we see the
And here he goes.
Terrastization.
And we're seeing a repeat of the last match with a ground type Terrasticize. Is it ground or rock? I'm not sure what the difference is.
That is ground. Yep, that is ground. Peridot going for the Will-O-Wisp onto the Garchomp, decreasing its attack with that burn and doing a little bit of chip damage. But will it be enough? Air Slash coming out of the Kilowattrel, dealing a ton of damage to Saber.exe as Sharkbait goes for the Earthquake. It doesn't affect Bin Chicken, but it's definitely going to affect Brachy's side of the field.
Will it be enough?
No,
it's
it
not
is
very
not!
effective.
Saber.exe does flinch. Unfortunately, Air Slash getting the flinch onto Brachy. A huge upset here. But both of his Pokemon are still alive as Elam is hovering over a switch here.
Might be looking for a switch.
This is quite a close back and forth match. Both Pokemon on either side being reasonably tanky. That unfortunate flinch on Brachy's side could change the course of this battle. The Tailwind still taking effect, but it does not last forever. We'll see how that plays out.
Now, when you swap a Pokemon that's been Terrasticized, do they lose that change?
They do not lose their Terrestrialization when they are swapped out, as Mariah Carey heralds in Christmas here. She is back with a vengeance, setting up that snow as a Shadow Sneak comes out from the Ceruledge. A fantastic swap in from Elam, preventing the Garchomp from being picked off. Bin Chicken goes for a Thunderbolt onto the Ceruledge, taking it out with a not-so-super effective move.
That will do it.
That removes the Terrestrialized Ceruledge from the field.
Brachy perhaps not expecting that swap there.
Let's see who is brought in next, as that threat of that Garchomp is removed from the field, but Kilowattrel and Abomasnow are still some sizable threats here.
No, we don't know who Brachy has on his team. Nice balls, bro. Coming out onto the field.
It has a lot of weight to carry against these two remaining Pokemon and the rest of Elam's team. Can she do it?
Will they go for a Blizzard, or will they try to protect that Tinkaton's Gigaton Hammer? Quite an effective method of fainting Pokemon out here. Elam weighing their options.
Peridot going for the Quash against the Kilowattrel, making its move postponed. A fantastic counter to this.
Oh! Peridot goes down.
And a critical hit on Nice Balls, bro. Not doing a ton of damage, but still, unfortunate crit there. The Quash does go off as the Gigaton Hammer comes through. Will it be enough? It is not enough.
Nearly.
The Babiri Berry weakening the power of the Steel type move as a Thunderbolt comes out of Bin Chicken, and the Tailwind peters out.
What is Brachy's last Pokemon? Power Bottom.
It is Power Bottom, the Hawlucha coming onto the field. This is not looking good for Brachy. His back is up against the wall. There's a lot of powerful Pokemon that Elam has in the wings.
Right you are, but Brachy's scrappy. He could bring this back.
He could indeed. Going for the Protect there on the Abomasnow. Let's see if it pays out. Power Bottom going for a Protect here, slowing the flow of battle a little bit. Mariah Carey also going for a Protect here. Bin Chicken going for Air Slash into the Hawlucha slot.
Ooh. Perhaps an unwise decision. Maybe wanted to finish off that Tinkaton.
Play rough coming out of Tinkaton onto the Bin Chicken, doing some damage. It would have been a nothing turn, but actually Brachy did come out of that with a bit of an advantage. I don't know if it's going to be enough to turn the course of the battle, but it certainly does help a little bit, as it is not looking super good here. Hovering over that Tailwind, thinking about it, but 4 Pokemon strong might not be necessary for this battle.
Brachy definitely struggling. Will he crack under the pressure here?
It is also worth pointing out that the new effect of Snow in this generation increases the defense of Ice-type Pokemon on the field. It does not do damage over time anymore, for those who might be confused watching this. Bin Chicken going for an Air Slash
coming
on
out
Power
on
Bottom.
Hawlucha, and that'll do it for Power Bottom.
No chance. Taken out by the horrible, horrible Garbage Bird as Gigaton Hammer comes through, taking out Mariah Carey. But this Tinkaton is one small little lady against 3 powerhouse Pokemon. But there is a chance. There's always hope.
Tinkaton against the world here.
As Wayne the Fridge reaches the field.
It looks like Elam's just going to try and end it here.
And it is enough.
There
the Thunderbolt is enough as Nice Balls Bro goes down and Elam takes the first round.
You have to wonder if Brachy is losing his nerve here.
Indeed. There seems to be a lot of nerves going on between Brachy. There's a lot of pressure with this battle, and with a best of 3, one more fight like that, and that could end it for Brachy's reign of terror in the loser's bracket, making Elam get his chance for a revenge match against Gentlebro in a best of 5. Does Brachy have what it takes to calm his mind, take some deep breaths, and reassess?
Elam's Pokemon and strategy have been anathema to Brachy in this tournament so far. Brachy, after fighting for so long and so hard, all the way to the top of loser's bracket, will he be smacked down once again by Elam, or will he be able to pull out a win here? You know he was practicing and preparing for that Goldingo. Will we see it in round 2 here?
I hope we find out as we're getting ready for the other players. They are setting up for the Pokemon selection screen. The rules have been set. The teams are being chosen here. I wonder how Gentlebro is feeling, waiting in the wings right now, looking at these matches and seeing his competitors. Alright, it looks like we are getting started here on Brachy's side as we get into the Pokemon selection screen here. Brachy needs to take his time and really think about his strategy here. I'm just sitting and watching. I have so many thoughts in my head right now. I wonder if now we're gonna see Elam bring out that Goldengo. Or is he gonna keep that thing in the wings just to throw Brachy off? Connor, are you with me, or are you, did you leave? I think Connor had to get up for something. Alright, no worries.
I have to go to the bathroom and see what was for dinner.
Alright, we're into round 2 of the finals in the losers bracket. Sharkbait and Bin Chicken, the reliable partner, are hitting the field as Censored the Vaporeon and Peridot the Sableye hit the field. Bin Chicken to kill a Watchrill and Sharkbait the Garchomp on Elam's side.
They have to be wondering what Brachy's strategy here is with sending the Vaporeon out first.
Indeed, I wonder if they send out the Vaporeon to put some pressure on that Garchomp, but will it pay out here?
And we don't know. We don't know if Elam has the Goldengo in his pocket, but we'll see. It looks like another Terrestrialization.
Immediate Terrestrialization onto that Garchomp, giving it that Ground-type boosted damage. This Garchomp is a menace with the Ground-type boosted Earthquake along with the Choice, I believe it has a Choice Scarf or a Choice Band, increasing its overall attack. As the Earthquake comes out, will this be enough to take out both of these Pokemon? Censored is
Not
there.
nearly!
Peridot is immediately taken out, an immediate advantage to Elam's side here as both Pokemon come in. Vaporeon eating that berry, but what will its response be to such a devastating attack as the Ice Beam comes out?
Ice Beam.
Doing half damage to Sharkbait. It probably would have gotten the KO had it not been for the change of the Terrestrialization type into the Ground type. But Peridot is gone, and Brachy is in a terrifying state of affairs right now.
It looks like Nice Balls Bro coming in on Brachy's side.
Indeed, Nice Ball Bros hitting the field. But what will Brachy's response be? This Garchomp doing a ton of damage. It may survive another Earthquake depending on how things go. But Sharkbait is definitely the MVP. The Tauros to Marcus is what Sharkbait is to Elam here in this tournament. I'm on the edge of my seat right now, just waiting to see what moves are coming in. And it looks like we're going to get a Terrestrialization from Brachy's side. What Pokemon is it going to be? It is going to be the Vaporeon. The Vaporeon going for a Terra-type Dragon choice.
Interesting. We haven't seen this yet this tournament.
This is a surprise here, as the Tailwind does come out of Bin Chicken, setting up the double speed on Elam's side here. Sharkbait going for another Earthquake. Not affecting Bin Chicken, but attacking both of Brachy's Pokemon. It is not looking good for that Tinkaton as Censored survives, but Nice Balls Bro is taken from full health to 0. This shark is just making chum in the water as the Hydro Pump comes out and it misses!
Oh my goodness gracious, of all the times, you know Brachy's hurting about that one. You can see it.
Saber.exe.
You can see it in how slow he is to choose his final Pokemon here.
You can feel
Brachy's
that pain.
devastated. And I would be too, as a matter of fact.
Indeed. RNG once again working against Brachy. Shadow Seed coming out of Saber.exe, just trying to get a little bit of chip damage on to Sharkbait. Taking a little bit of damage from Ruskin as well. It feels as though Brachy might be floundering here as the Thunderbolt comes out. Does not get the KO, but the Earthquake from the Garchomp is going to more than likely take out both of Brachy's remaining Pokemon here. And it is the case.
And that will do it.
Elam is not going down without a fight. Elam wants that rematch against Gentlebro, and Elam has stopped Brachy's reign of terror in the loser's bracket for the last time.
An unfortunate turn of events for Brachy. didn't even get to see if the dreaded Goldengo was on the team that put him out of this tournament.
Indeed.
An unfortunate turn of events. But Brachy fought harder than anyone to get as far as he did in this tournament.
Indeed. Brachy has put in a lot of work and has definitely showed up in this tournament and made a very entertaining tournament for us. We'll see if we can get him in for an interview here before our finals. Waiting to hear from Brachy here. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, we are not going to be having an interview here. It seems that Brachy would like to opt out of an interview. So we're going to take a short break here as we prepare for our final matches. Connor, could you entertain the chat for a bit?
Absolutely. Chat, what an astounding tournament so far. An amazing showing by all of our competitors. But coming up next here, it's going to be the main event of the evening, everybody. It'll be a run back. Elam versus Gentlebro.
Hello?
Hello. Hello, Brachy. You want an interview?
It's Brachy.
I'd rather not.
Well, you're a trooper. I will say that. You have taken a lot of the bad luck in stride so far in this tournament, and yet, despite that, had made your way quite far in the tournament, probably having more matches than the average player. How does it feel to make it this far, despite immediately losing in the first round?
Why do you have to say that last part?
But you did, though.
No, it was a fun climbing. It was a lot of fun fighting everyone with like fun teams that were like backs and forths, and then Elam happened. But you know, it is as it is. I was not expecting that one to go well.
Indeed, you did put in a fighting chance, though. It was quite an impressive match, and you did not give up, and for that, you have earned our respect.
Easily some of my favorite matches from this tournament have come from you, Brachy.
Indeed.
You took it all the way in the loser's bracket, and I gotta say, well done for making it as far as you did.
Especially with some Pokemon that were some unconventional picks, such as the Vaporeon and the Hawlucha. The Hawlucha being a particular favorite pick of mine, because, I mean, Mexico represent, let's go.
I love the Hawlucha so much. My biggest mistake, if I can be open about that, was like I kept bringing the Sableye, trying to, you know, negate things from Elam. Like, you know, Elam's team multiple times, and because of that, I kept forgetting the combo with Hawlucha and Indeedee. I kept looking that in the back of my head, like, I need the Predator, I need the Sableye, I need the Sableye, I need the Sableye. And then it ended up backfiring, which, it is what it is. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
Indeed.
Well, still quite a far along placement. 3rd place overall.
Yeah.
Indeed. You have reached the 3rd place placement in this tournament, a fantastic showing. Thank you so much for having an interview with us. Do not be disappointed. You have done a fantastic job in this tournament. And also, you bullied a lot of people too, you son of a bitch.
I bullied so many people. There has to be a heel. It can't be all just happy funsies.
Oh, yeah. But this tournament is for fun, and I don't think you're going to be crying in bed over losing 100 Pokeballs.
Oh, God. What am I going to do with my 100 Pokeball that I also got because I bought the Duo Pack, too?
Oh, man,
shit.
jeez. You're never going to survive.
Oh, no.
Think of all the Pokemon you won't catch with those particular Pokeballs.
Oh, no. It was just for fun. It's fine.
But you did a fantastic job at nailing yourself immediately in the 3rd place bracket. But Brachy, I mean, do you have anything you'd like to say to the chat, to your fellow competitors, and to us?
To the chat, I hope you guys have been having a fun time. Seeing all the fights, all the battles, all the RNG, all the funsies. To my fellow competitors, it was a lot of fun. I hope to see more like fun teams next time we do more stuff like this, like the whole like baby Pokemon or like specifically like themed and metronome teams. It's just nonsense. It will be a fun time.
Indeed, this is only the beginning of good things.
So the final is Gentle. You got this. Avenge us.
Well, I guess that answers my question. I've got a different one for you to finish us off here.
Mm-hmm.
Brachy, what is your opinion on the Pokemon Goldengo?
Connor, you're an asshole.
I lead the major league of against Goldengo. Goldengo should be banned in all the teams, even though I didn't even fight it this time around. I was so like ready to fight the Goldengo, and it's like, oh, he wants to fight the Goldengo, then here's a Garchomp.
Well, maybe
I forgot Garchomp is also the popular one.
Well, maybe you'll get a chance at revenge next time. But thank you so much. You did amazing. You were easily my favorite competitor so far.
Much appreciated.
You definitely have the fan favorite. The chat was screaming for your victory, and I think that in itself is a win. Thank you so much for interviewing with us, Brachy. Enjoy your time in the green room as we find ourselves to our final match of the tournament between Gentlebro and Elam. Thank you so much, Brachy.
Thank you so much for having me. Talk to you later, guys.
See ya. Could we take a brief intermission so I can grab some
food? We're
food?
going to be taking a break here. In fact, we might be going up into the green room. I'm going to ask them right here, is it cool if we go in the green room for a quick break? I want consent from all the people in the room, just in case. Because, yes, I also need to use the bathroom. I want to rest my voice for just a brief little moment as we get into our final tournament match of the stream, but potentially not the final match of the stream here. Got 3 people saying yes. I am waiting for the other 4. Got 4 there. I'm waiting for 3 more confirms. Again, just want to make sure everybody's cool. Arcolf is apparently dying. Apparently that's 5. We need 2 more confirmations here. We have 6, and then we need 1 more person. Who are we waiting on? I believe it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, no, that's everybody. All right, we can hop into the green room. Let's go.
All right.
Oh, I have Arcolf showing. That's
Welcome.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
We are
What's poppin'?
we are at our final tournament match here. You guys can entertain the chat. Do not get me Twitch banned. Don't talk about goddamn Vaporeon. I will be right back.
Oh, but what if? Did you know?
Listen,
Hi, chat.
It's
Hi,
the
chat.
green room. There has to be green
Brachy,
text. Hello,
what the
chat.
fuck did you do? I just walked into my kitchen. It smells like taco seasoning.
Oh, you know.
that's
It's called
your-
revenge.
that's your problem.
None of the GIF will be useful later.
Talk about
Somebody in
Umbreon.
chat said, "Don't talk about Vaporeon. Talk about Umbreon."
Did you
no.
know? Did you know that I actually really like Vaporeon as a Pokemon? They're very nice.
Yeah,
They're shaped like a friend.
Vaporeon was always my favorite evolution, and then it became a meme,
What's
and
stopping
I'm
you
so
from liking
sad.
Vaporeon? It's a good
Yeah.
design. It has a very cute tail.
Really?
Yeah. And it's got little fin ears.
It's
Like, what's
basically
not
an
We
otter.
had,
close?
we had
Cool
control of
guy.
the stream. I'd want to put up that image of the Vaporeon
Yeah.
pool of water.
Oh, yeah,
Run
oh,
to
yeah,
the
yeah, that one. I love that one.
I will say, chat, it would be a real shame if like Monty came back and there's nothing but emotes. You know, you guys should really show me your favorite emotes. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
What is your favorite cat?
Especially tubs.
Yeah, what is
If-
your
if you
favorite?
guys posted a lot
Yeah.
of tubs, that'd be really great.
That would be
Found the best GIF.
fantastic.
Wait, what? I refreshed the stream and I got my fucking subversary thing.
Oh snap!
I'll
I
just
like
post
the
it, Doc.
ball.
That was me.
God, 46 months. Jesus Christ.
Some
That's
little
a lot of
obstacles
months.
in Joe Cat.
Another 2 months and that'll be 4 years. What the fuck?
Dang.
I could have gone to college in that time.
You think you get a degree from
I could have double the amount of college debt.
Oh god damn it, MsTweetums. You know I have wireless headphones. Did you
They're
forget
so
I had
happy.
wireless headphones?
Oh, that's why I said it'd be a shame if chat showed me their favorite emotes. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Oh my god. Chaos in the ranks here. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing good. I am full of pizza and wings.
I'm a little nervous, but hey, see what happens.
I'm over here with my 0-4 track record, just enjoying the show.
I shake your hand.
Yeah!
You got a 9.
Yeah.
I did win the unofficial after show game. But...
Yeah. So you have an unofficial win.
An official unofficial win. Unofficial dash. I don't know.
The back alley win.
Yes.
Call
The
it
Denny's
that.
parking lot.
The Denny's parking lot win. That's what you gotta call it.
No, but the tournament's
But
at
this-
the Denny's parking
yeah.
lot, so it's like
Can you
kind of
can you
We
show
gotta go
chat?
somewhere shadier.
Can you show chat that picture?
Oh yes, please.
The Denny's
Alright,
parking lot.
alright.
Just scroll up in green room chatter for a bit,
Hold
please.
on,
Yeah,
hold on.
We knocked down the green screen for just a second, so chat can see where we're
Here
at.
we go. I'll show you guys. I'll show
This
you
is where
guys.
we're filming.
Unfortunately, the
This
zoom
is
on
where
this
we're
image is a
filming.
little. Actually, no, I can fix it. There you go. All right, here you go, chat. This is currently what the tournament looks like. Like, if you're imagining some sort of fancy pants, like Pokemon, like you know, battlefield on top of a tower, no, this is what you're looking at. This is what you signed up for. This is the energy
We
of
had the
this
budget.
tournament.
The green room is actually us just standing around in the drive-through, just
Blocking people
Yeah.
from getting in.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why the MsTweetums like just the tiny with the tiny knife and the tiny arms and legs is just
I'm ready to shank a bitch. Let's go.
It's murder in those eyes.
We do have to pause the matches in between because cars try to come in and out.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Hold on. We'll give you a second. I gotta switch out here.
One of our Pokemon gets run over. Oh no!
That's a crit.
A wild Brepaparoom appeared.
Don't worry, I got Pumpkin. We could bring back that Pokemon back to life. Maybe.
Gentle, what's the picture of the Vaporeon?
Oh,
I don't have it
uh,
saved.
funny one with the
Elam wants to
water.
show the Golden
Well,
Go
hang
art.
on. Let me clear the air real quick, because hey guys, did you know that in terms of human companionship, Flareon is objectively the most huggable Pokemon? While their maximum temperature is likely too much for most, they are capable of controlling it. They can set themselves to the perfect temperature for hugging. Along with that, they have a lot of fluff, making them undeniably soft to touch. But that's not all. They have a very respectable special defense stat of 110, which means that they are very likely to be calm and resistant to emotional damage. Because of this, if you have a bad day, you can vent to it while hugging it, and it won't mind.
That's like a
It can make
wholesome
itself
version
even
of-
more endearing to moves like Charm and Baby Doll Eyes, ensuring you never have a prolonged bout of depression ever again.
Flareon is
You
great.
scared me so much there, Connor.
Yeah, I know. I was
For
like,
the
I was
wholesome-
waiting. We had I think a Twitch employee in the actual chat during some of the matches, and I'm like, gosh, I hope they're not still here in case Connor completely sidewinds us here. Alrighty, well, I think with that, Connor, you're
Got your
back.
life
you ready
in my
to go?
hands.
Oh god.
Yes.
You got this, Gentle.
All right, let's see if Elam is returned. If not, then we will probably delay here.
Good luck, Elam.
We're gonna wait to see her. If not, we are going to have to spend some time. It looks like Elam is ready to go, which will bring us to our championship final match between Gentle and Elam, a best of 5. Let's see who's gonna take home the championship, 100 Pokeballs. It's such a shitty prize. Sorry. I wish I had a trophy
you
made
go, a
by like a
coupon.
4-year-old, because that would perfectly encapsulate the energy of this tournament. But we're gonna jump into the live channel now. Take care, Green Room. Have fun in here. See you in a
The
bit.
popcorn's been flowing.
Connor has vanished, but he will very quickly return here in right there. There he is. Welcome back, Connor.
Hello.
Alrighty, so as we get into the best of 5 here, these bets are going to be the most important ones. Get your bets in now, whether Elam or Gentlebro is going to be winning. We're going to be filming from the Elam side first. Give our players our confirmations here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the penultimate match of the tournament. The grand finals.
Indeed. We're gonna be
Elam
filming from Elam's
versus
side.
Gentlebro.
And they're setting up the rules right now. Chat, I want to see some excitement in the chat right now. Give us your hype. Give these players your energy as we get into the Pokemon selection screen. Loading up here as the battle rules are being implemented. I was a bit ahead of the gun here, and it looks like we were getting ready here. Hopefully they have changed
Elam's
their...
mind has to be racing here.
And Elam is just confirming the song. I believe we're just going to get confirmation on the song here that we're going to be using. It is called the Top Champion. Yes, indeed. Alright, looks like we're good to go. Alright, we're at the Pokemon selection screen now. Here we go. Looks like Elam might be adopting a different strategy here for Gentle.
Sending out Mariah Carey first, and we're seeing the rare Among Us!
The Among Us is now Among Us. Connor, can you hit that noise on your soundboard if you have it available?
Things are about to get sus.
Let me turn up the volume here on Elam's side. Durst Devil, the Bramble Gas, my brain just stopped working. Durst Devil, the Bramble Gas, and Use Tailwind, the Talonflame hitting the field with Bin Chicken and Mariah Carey, the Obama Snow, and Bin Chicken, the Kilowattrol.
We're off to the races, folks. It is grand finals here for the Greavard Cup.
The first Pokemon tournament hosted on my channel is certainly not to be the last after the fantastic showing here. Who is going to take it home and who is going to be 100 Pokeballs richer?
We'll have to find out here. Elam's got an uphill battle to fight.
Tailwind immediately going for that taunt onto that Kilowattrol, avoiding the Tailwind here. But Bin Chicken answering back with a Thunderbolt on to Use Tailwind, taking it out! They are not going to get fooled.
Counter read.
Indeed, an expert counter read coming from Elam, not having any of that garbage, as Durst Devil goes into for the Phantom Force, but it does not have
That soul
that.
read.
Indeed, that Wind Rider not coming through and helping. A fantastic counter as Babe, it's 4 p.m., hits the field. What an explosive
That is going
first.
to be a devastating blow to the rest of Gentlebro's team here. Durst Devil not getting his attack bonus and the speed bonus from the Tailwind.
Indeed.
An excellent read from Elam.
Indeed.
And already these grand finals matches are off to a rip-roaring start here.
Babe, it's 4 p.m. using Fake Out onto Bin Chicken, avoiding that Tailwind as much as possible. As Durst Devil's Phantom Force comes out, doesn't do enough damage to take out Bin Chicken. Earth Power
Not
coming
quite
out
enough,
of
but Dizzy Flinch.
Fake Out is always a confirmation flinch here, doing a little bit of damage to Babe, it's 4 p.m. The Tinkaton with that Earth Power from Mariah Carey. This Bramble Gas has been quite the menace, but we'll see if it pays off here. As that Tailwind has not been set up on either side. Terastallization coming out of Elam.
So crisp, I had to open a can.
On Kilowattrel.
An interesting show. We haven't seen this during the tournament. Probably likely empowering the Air Slash that's coming out here. And getting Durst Devil off the field.
Elam is
Blow
not
that,
falling.
you tumbleweed.
Elam is not falling for the same tricks twice as Baby's 4PM does a knockoff onto Maria Carey, getting rid of that Babiri Berry as an Earth Power comes out, doing a little bit more chip damage to that Tinkaton. Bin Chicken has shaken off the taunt from the Talonflame, and now if it wants to, it could set up that Tailwind, but Gentle sends out the top, his ace in the hole, Armarouge, one of his favorite Pokemon from this series, I guarantee it. But currently, it's looking really good for Elam right now. Currently, with all 4 Pokemon still alive, and with Gentle's just 2 Pokemon remaining, his back is up against the wall. Elam is not going down without a fight.
Absolutely not. You have to wonder. Elam, after getting defeated twice by Gentlebro pretty cleanly, does he have him downloaded now?
We see a Terastallization coming out of Gentlebro here. Who is it going to be on? It's going to be on the Armarouge. Trying to get into Terra-type Fire.
An interesting maneuver, to say the least.
Big Chicken going for an Air Slash, but it misses! Baby's 4PM going for the Gigaton Hammer onto Mariah Carey, doing a ton of damage, but that Snow is giving a little extra defense to that Abomasnow as the Expanding Force comes out, taking out Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey banished back to the Snow Realm.
Elam is now down to 3 Pokemon with Bin Chicken at very little HP. But coming out, the terrifying threat of the Garchomp.
Elam's ace in the hole, just one of many dangerous animals you can find in Australia.
How will Gentle answer this one? Wide Guard coming out of the Armarouge, preventing the Earthquake from taking hold. Bin Chicken going for the Air Slash into, I believe, Armarouge. Yes, indeed. Doing a ton of damage. A critical hit.
A critical hit.
Sharkbait going for that Earthquake, but finding no purchase here as the Wide Guard protects the team.
An excellent counterplay by Gentlebro.
Indeed, a battle of attrition between both trainers as Baby's 4PM does a knockoff, taking out Bin Chicken. We are now 2-2.
Bin Chicken is down. That just sounded like a regular bird.
Indeed. The snow has stopped on the field, and the Aurora Bear has also fallen off, which now the imposter is hitting the field. Among Us, the Amoongus, hits the field. This could spell disaster for Gentle. A menace in professional play, Amoongus, is quite terrifying. And Sharkbait is locked into Earthquake due to the choice band, meaning that he can only use Earthquake against this team.
An incredibly clever play by Gentlebro.
Another Wide Guard out of Armarouge protects their side as Sharkbait goes for the Earthquake because it cannot do anything else, and unfortunately is not going to be able to do any damage. These 2 Pokemon now locked away as it is just between Tinkaton and the Among Us, and he's going to just damage his own Pokemon. Baby's 4PM going for a massive play rough as the rough skin does damage here. Among Us going for the Spore onto the Tinkaton, putting it to sleep. This is the main threat of the Among Us, the sleep control that it provides. This could still be anybody's game.
Right you are, Monty. Some impressive counterplay after counterplay. Gentlebro holding his own, but now, with his only offensive option, asleep, he just has to keep using that Wide Guard.
Indeed, and unfortunately, due to Elam being locked into that Earthquake, it means Among Us is still going to get attacked by their own Pokemon. This could be a huge upset. As the Earthquake does come out, and they are protected. I apologize for the flashing on the screen. It appears that Discord is struggling a little bit with recording, but we are still in our match here. Among Us surviving with 8 HP, eating a berry to heal up a little bit. Who would have thought your own enemy is your own ally?
Don't trust anyone, not even yourself.
Among Us going for the Leaf Storm, doing very little damage as its special attack is harshly fallen. This is looking rough.
Attacking the Armor Rouge may be Among Us's only option.
Indeed, but I believe that Garchomp's Earthquake is going to take out their own Pokemon here. Is not looking good for Elam.
Might be in a death spiral for Elam here.
This Garchomp, a important member of the team, now their own enemy. What an upset. Now the question is, how many power points of Wide Guard does this Armarouge have on it to stall out this Sleep?
That will be the deciding factor here.
It looks like Among Us was indeed ejected, as chat has clearly stated. But the Wide Guard just protecting Gentle's team. Elam must be reeling right now, as what an awful situation. As Babe, it's 4 p.m., wakes up, goes for that Gigaton Hammer.
And that might be it!
That is it! Gentle clutches out a win against Elam in the first round of the finalists tournament.
What a match!
What an incredible back and forth between these very, very skilled trainers. But
it seems the more Elam is exposed to Gentle's team, the more counterplay he builds in his head. A beautiful counter to the taunt at the very beginning. Unfortunately, Gentle just too smart.
Indeed. It seems that even though Elam is getting the read on Gentle's team, Gentle is just not out of surprises. Not only that, it appears that Elam may have made a mistake locking himself into that Earthquake, allowing that Armor to continue to wide guard its protection. But we are getting into the next round here. We're going to be filming from Gentle's side. And it looks like our battlers are getting into their selection screens here.
I am shoveling food into my gullet because I am so excited I am burning calories.
Well, try not to talk into the microphone while you're eating so we do not make people want to leave.
Okay.
I can take over the commentary here as we go into the selection screen here. It looks like we're just jumping right into the match. I don't know why there is a mouse on the screen. It looks like it's been removed. That is good. Connor, please mute yourself if you're going to be eating. All right, immediately, Elam out the gate with a different lead this time. Or no, this is the same lead in the form of Mariah Carey, the Obama Snow, and Ben Chicken, the Kilowattrel. And same lead here from Gentlebro with Tailwind, the Talonflame, and Durst Devil, the Bramblegas. Sorry, I got my name straight. There's all these new Pokemon, and I gotta keep their names straight here, or else I get a little confused. A lot of new Pokemon here, a lot of new names to remember, but this Bramblegas has done an intensive showing here on this tournament. Let's see what the first turn holds for us here. Use Tailwind, immediately going for the Tailwind, opting not to use the taunt here, as Durst Devil's Wind Rider does activate, giving that bonus to attack, and it goes immediately for the Phantom Force.
Seems as though Gentlebro learned his lesson from last time.
Indeed, as Ben Chicken goes for the Thunderbolt, taking out used Tailwind, but the damage has already been done. Unfortunately, Ben Chicken has not been taunted, meaning that its turn, it could pull out the Tailwind.
Right you are, a double Tailwind on both sides of this match. Looking like, Babe, it's 4 p.m. coming out.
There was only one Tailwind, as Ben Chicken opted to go for the Thunderbolt to take out used Tailwind.
But there's still the threat that next time.
Indeed, there could be a Tailwind on the side of Elam, but he does have two very strong threats coming through. What is the play going to be here?
Will he opt for that Tailwind for the speed boost for the rest of his team, or will he go on the offensive?
Indeed, and just a reminder for our viewers here, even if Gentle wins this round, he is still not out of the finals, as the finals is a best of 3, a best 3 out of 5 for the final matches. Baby's 4 p.m. opting for the fake out, preventing the Tailwind for another turn as Phantom Force comes through and takes out Mariah Carey with a crit!
A critical hit at a critical time.
Bit Chicken flinch and is unable to take off any moves, and it is now 3-3. An even playing field for both trainers, though Gentle does have the advantage of the Tailwind on his side. And here it comes, the Garchomp coming in, the once enemy to Elam's own team. Let's see if it works out for him this time.
He's got to be very careful with how he plays this.
Terra coming out of Elam. Which Pokemon is it going to be? It looks like it's going to be the Garchomp going for that Terra-type ground here.
Elam betting it all on Garchomp here.
Indeed. Durstable going for that Phantom Force, once again vanishing it instantly, taking it off the field, protecting it from any potential damage. As Baby's 4PM uses a critical hit knockoff, removing the choice item from that Garchomp, taking a bit of damage from the rough skin. Big Chicken does get off its own Tailwind, giving it a bit of an advantage to Elam, as their own Tailwind will last a bit longer than used Tailwinds. Stomping Tantrum comes out against the Tinkaton, dealing a ton of damage and taking it off the field. Gentle now down to 2 Pokemon, and it looks like it's going to be the top here.
It looks like Elam might be adopting a single target strategy.
Indeed, learning their lesson from last time. They're going to adapt here to prevent the wide guard here. Top just going for a simple protect, just scouting out what moves Elam is going to go for here. Big Chicken going for an air slash. And Sharkbait going for the Stomping Tantrum, doubling into that slot. That Armarouge is under a lot of pressure here. As Phantom Force comes out onto Sharkbait, taking it off the field. We are now down to 2-2.
That is a unfortunate turn of events here for Elam.
Losing their ace Pokemon and as well as their Terastallization. We still haven't seen I don't believe we've seen a Terastallization from Gentle yet. But it is now down to 2-2. And Dollary-Do the Goldengo will be the last Pokemon selected on Elam's team, not bringing in the Among Us this time.
We're seeing it all bet on Dollary-Do here.
I can hear some quaking in Mexico as this Goldengo hits the field.
Right you are, Monty.
Choices to be made here. A lot of thoughts. What is your opponent going to do, and what should your answer be?
Lots of things being taken into consideration here.
Indeed. We now see Gentlebro's Terastallization coming through. And it is going to be on the Brambleghast here, turning it into the Electric type. Big Chicken
shoring up
going
its
for
defense.
Thunderbolt, dealing a decent chunk of damage to Armarouge as Dollary-Do goes for the Shadow Ball into the Durst Devil, and it kills! Durst Devil is taken off of the field!
For the first time in this tournament, Gentlebro is looking in a rough position.
Indeed, the coming through with the Armor Cannon into this Goldengo. It's not enough!
Not enough to kill it. Its defense has fallen. This might be the end.
This spells disaster, yet Auroravale paying dividends. It looks like Gentle is just going to slow the turn and just kind of think about what he's got. Give himself some time to breathe here, but it is not looking good as the Thunderbolt comes through. Now the Tailwind could end here pretty soon. The Shadow Ball comes through.
Buying some time. But that Armarouge is by itself.
Indeed, the Tailwind has petered out. Will this make the difference? However, this Goldengo has proven to be quite fast. Big Chicken going for the Thunderbolt against
Thunderbolt.
Armarouge. Barely holding
not
on.
Quite enough.
Not
and the
enough.
Shadow Ball, this could be it.
That is it. Not enough speed on the side of Gentlebro as both of the Goldengo, Dollary-Do, and Bin Chicken, the Kilowattrel, take him out. Dollary-Do sacrificing himself for the win, leaving the Bin Chicken Kilowattrel on the field for a win.
And that's a round in Elam's favor.
Indeed,
We're going to match 3 of our best of 5 here.
Indeed, it is now 1-1 with each trainer with 1 point in their corner. Connor, what do you have to make of that match?
I'm not sure. I haven't been counting, but that may be the first round someone's taken off of Gentle this entire tournament.
It may be. I have not been keeping track, but what an intense back and forth.
Every time Elam goes up against Gentle's team, he gets further and further, and finally, he managed to pull out a win. You have to be wondering, is the download complete?
You have to wonder here, but Gentle is not out yet, responding incredibly just well and adapting as well. It seems to be analytics versus adaptability between these two trainers. What will reign supreme here? The audience is raving. I can see our fellow contestants, those who have been knocked out of the tournament with both of these trainers, coming in, screaming their cheers. Chat, give it up for these two fantastic players as we go into a game 3 in this best 3 of 5.
Sparks are flying in this, the final match of our Greavard Cup Round 3.
The players are preparing in their corner. Chat is getting amped up. This could be anyone's match.
We have at least one more match after this one.
Indeed, we're getting into the Pokemon selection screen, so let's take us over to that here. All right. There might be an interesting change of pace here. We're already seeing some different Pokemon being selected. Will it make a huge difference? Elam might be trying to go in for the element of surprise here. Not bringing that Obama Snow and changing up the placement of Binchick and the Kilowattrel. We'll see what happens here. I'm curious to see if Gentle will deviate from his start that he's been using every single run of this tournament. Let's see if it pays off. All right, here we go. And no, it seems that Gentle will be sticking with his lead. If it's not broke, don't fix it. But we're going to be seeing Sharkbait the Garchomp and Wayne the Rotom on the side of Elam. Use Tailwind the Talonflame and Durst Devil the Bramblegas hitting the field here.
It's the excellence of execution versus ultimate adaptability here.
Maybe getting an early switch here from Elam, kind of rethinking their strategy here. But let's see what happens.
Tailwind comes out.
Tailwind, as is its namesake, is going to go for the Tailwind here. Durst Devil's Wind Rider is going to activate, giving that attack boost. And once again, we see the Phantom Force coming through, but we don't know which slot has been selected for that Phantom Force. Sharkbait going for the Rock Slide, taking out Use Tailwind. Use Tailwind seems to be the sacrificial lamb in Gentle's team to set him up for victory here.
It served him well so far. Durst Devil might be looking to take out the star Pokemon on Elam's team immedially.
It has worked out thus far as Baby's 4 PM hits the field again. We're seeing a similar strategy coming out of Gentlebro as the mold breaker comes through. We might get a terrestrialization here. It's hard to tell, but either way.
Exciting stuff here.
Indeed. Terrestrialization coming from the side of, I think, is that Gentlebro? That is Gentlebro. Gentlebro opting for terrestrializing the Tinkaton into terrestrialized Fairy type, probably in order to target this Garchomp and get it off the field. Going for the fake out onto the Garchomp here, preventing it from attacking, take a bit of rough skin damage from Sharkbait. Durst Devil going in with a Phantom Force, taking out the Garchomp in a single sweep, taking a bit of rough skin damage as well.
That'll do it.
But that is all she wrote here. Wayne going for a discharge here, hoping to get some paralysis and a little bit of damage. And they get the paralysis on Durst Devil!
That could be pivotal here, and both on Babe is 4 Scorpium and Durst Devil are paralyzed. This could be pivotal here.
This could be insane here, as Binchick and the reliable partner, the Kilowattrel, is coming out with their own Tailwind that they could set up to counteract Gentles. This could be quite the upset here.
Now could be the perfect time.
What a huge and massive play by that Rotom here. Binchicken, yes, is going to be going for that Tailwind, setting up that double speed on their turn, and with the Paralysis is going to be a fantastic boon here. Thunderbolt coming out of the Rotom, not doing a ton of damage to the Tinkaton. Durcevil going for that risky Phantom Force. Now it can get paralyzed while it is in the Phantom Realm, as a knockoff from Tinkaton removes the Focus Sash from the Kilowattrel here.
We'll have to find out if that Phantom Force is going to pay off here.
I will say that...
But there's always the chance.
There's always a chance. I will say this, if any of Gentle's Pokemon get paralyzed in his own turn, that could spell disaster for him. Binchicken going for the Air Slash here, hoping for a flinch, no doubt, as Wayne goes for the Thunderbolt. And that Tinkaton is done.
Babe, it's 6:30.
Indeed. It is still 4 o'clock on my end, but for others it is 6:30. And Durst Devil is paralyzed! And the Tailwind on the side of Gentlebro peters out. It is looking really scary right now.
The bet pays off for Elam.
This Rotom has definitely performed well in this match. The chat is alarmed and is freaking out right now of this upset currently happening.
One has to wonder what could be going through the mind of Gentlebro. What could he be considering here? And Elam with Terrestrialization.
Answering to the Terrestrialization of his own on to that Rotom, turning it into a Water type here. I wonder how that will benefit him here. I haven't seen much of the Water Terra Blast coming in very much, but Air Slash, oh, you hate to see it. Durst Devil is taken out by the Kilowattrel, leaving just Armarouge. And a Terra Blast, a Water Terra Blast from Wayne the Rotom coming through onto that Fire-type Armarouge. But it survives. It survives with very little HP as the Armor Cannon comes out of the Armarouge into the Kilowattrel, taking it out as a reply.
Armarouge just trying to get some licks in.
Indeed here.
Gentlebro, however, in a terrifying position here.
And we didn't even remember that Elam had another Pokemon as Dollarido hits the field. This Paralysis is a game changer. As again, we do see the Protect coming out of Gentlebro. It is what I would do if I were in his situation, just trying to stall out the Tailwind, scout out what is about to happen to this poor Armarouge.
Slowing the pace of the match.
Wayne going for that Terra Blast once more, but getting protected there. The Tailwind does peter out. Will this make a difference? This Goldingo is incredibly fast.
We'll have to see here.
Dollarido going for
And
a
there's the Shadow Ball. Will that be enough? And it will.
Elam
A
takes
critical
match,
hit.
just for good measure, as Elam takes match number 2.
Elam indeed showing that this wouldn't be a repeat of winners finals.
What a turnaround for Elam here. One match away from taking the entire tournament. You gotta wonder how Gentle's feeling right now. Hopefully he can take a breather, kind of rest his mental, and get back into it without any sort of problem here.
We're going into round 4 of grand finals here.
I am certainly glad that it was not 3 matches in a row and then a victory. I am glad to see some nice back and forth from both of these trainers.
We have to wonder, will Gentle recoup and will we see round 5 of this best of 5?
Only time will tell. As we are preparing on Gentle's end here, preparations are being made. The battle is being set up. We'll be filming from Gentle's side here for this fight here. I just want to see if there's any way we can improve the quality of the video, but I don't think I will be able to, unfortunately, but it should be okay. The capture card doesn't seem to like the terrestrialization effect when it comes up on screen, but I digress. Alright, preparations are being made. The trainers are sweating bullets, taking some deep breaths, drink some water. Chat, keep hydrated. I wonder if we're going to see another paralysis play, but that lucky double paralysis from that Rotop definitely was a game changer. Oh goodness, I need another drink. I just ran out of my beverage here. Just want to make sure we're doing good. I don't know why there's a hold up here. Oh, they just were ready to go. Alright, I didn't notify them that we're good to go. They're good to go now. We're going over to the Pokemon selection screen here. Alright, here we go here. Potentially the last match of the tournament. I am on the edge of my seat. What about you, Connor?
I am sucking down chicken wings, and I am full of spice. Just like this match.
Indeed. Like the Talonflame on Gentle side, this is looking very spicy. Here we are, match number 4 of the finals of the Greavard Cup. Will we have a best of 5 truly? Or is there going to be a victory this day? An interesting change of strategy from the Gentlebro. We see the top and the bottom hit the field in lieu of the Bramble Gas and Talonflame start as, goodness gracious, already so much. Indeedee sets up the Psychic Terrain and gains a boost from the Psychic Seed. What are we going to see happen here today?
Gentlebro going for the switch strategy.
Indeed, a change of strategy, but desperate times call for desperate measures as Mariah carried the Abomasnow and Bin Chicken the Kilowatt Girl hit Elam's field. The top, the Armarouge, and the bottom, the Indeedee, are on Gentle's side.
Tension could be cut with a knife.
Indeed here. Bin Chicken going for an air slash onto the top here. And the top using Expanding Force boosted by the Psychic Energy. Does a ton of damage and brings Bin Chicken
not
down.
enough to take out Bin Chicken.
Bin Chicken holds on with its Focus Sash, leaving it at 1 HP as Mariah Carey sets up that Aurora Veil, gaining a lot of extra special and defensive capabilities on the side. As Indeedee sets up a Trick Room. Our first Trick Room of this tournament, which means any Pokemon that is slow is now fast, and any Pokemon that is now fast is now slow, reversing the speed, which means if Bin Chicken sets up a Tailwind, it could spell disaster for Elam here, actually. Mariah Carey opting for a Protect here. As Bin Chicken also goes for a Protect, it looks like Elam is going to be scouting out what Gentle intends to do here. The bottom
Taking it slow, trying to analyze this new strategy from Gentle.
Indeed, a very smart play as the Protect does not catch, and the Armor Cannon also does not affect. I wonder if that means Gentle is going to change up his strategy, knowing that Elam now knows about what it is, but is looking really, really strong in the corner of Gentle here.
Great play from Elam here, stalling it out.
It's always good to slow down the pace of the battle if you need some breathing space and you need to figure it out, but it does mean that he cannot protect the following turn. Mariah Carey going for the Earth Power onto the top, not enough to take it out, but lowering its special defense here as the bottom goes for a Psychic on the Kilowattrel, preventing it from even getting its turn. And it is taken out. This
An unfortunate bit of news for Elam.
As the Armor Cannon comes through onto this Abomasnow, double super, a double knockout on the side of Elam. And Gentle is looking very strong in this match number 4.
Gentle taking an early dominant position here, switching up his strategies, and it seems to be paying off.
Indeed. But what does Elam have in the wings? We see Sharkbait the Garchomp and Dollary-Do the Goldengo here. I'm curious to see how this plays out. I'm sitting here thinking about what I would do if I was in the corner of Gentlebro, but I cannot say what I would predict here. He's got
Both
a lot
of these Pokemon on Elam's side have powerful area of effect moves. One has to wonder, will he go for the wide guard or will he go for full offense on this?
Now, that Dollary-Do is very fast, but in this Trick Room will mean it will probably go last. And additionally, even if Dollary-Do has an attack like Shadow Sneak, it will not be affected due to the Psychic trait on the field, protecting that armor.
10 seconds in the move timer.
He's panicking.
Gentlebro's got to think fast.
All right, he is opting. Oh, we see a Terastallization from Elam. Locking in that Terra-type ground onto that Garchomp. Helping hand from the bottom. Giving some help to the top. Dollary-Do goes for a protect!
Oh, with a protect!
This could be devastating. The top goes for an expanding force, but Dollary-Do protects itself. However, Garchomp will be affected. Will this be enough? It does half damage to the Garchomp as the Stomping Tantrum comes out onto the bottom. The bottom
Interesting
surviving.
strategy and not enough.
Indeed. Trick Room
Perhaps
is still...
a misplay on Elam's side. The timer was running out there.
I imagine Gentle is sweating as the Trick Room is going a helping hand from the bottom, helping out the top's performance here as another expanding force.
Expanding force!
Sharkbait is taken out, leaving Elam with just Goldengo to his name.
Just Goldengo, the villain of this arc of the Greavard Cup.
Goldengo
And the Shadow Ball coming out.
Taking out Armarouge, but Gentle is looking pretty good with 3 Pokemon remaining, and Elam with just the single Dollary-Do. He has a single dollar bill. The snow is over, and the Aurora Veil has dropped. And so
Elam,
has the Trick Room.
Elam may have downloaded Gentle's previous strategy, but Gentle updated his drivers. He's behind 7 proxies. We'll have to find out.
A lot of options here. Gentle kind of weighing his option, bringing in Jeff the Sylveon. Now, it is worth pointing out, due to the Armarouge being gone, that means that the Wide Guard is now gone. Ooh, Gentle running out of time here, and he's going to swap in the Sylveon.
Swap in Jeff the Throat Goat.
Indeed, the Sylveon, a very elusive Pokemon I've seen. We've only seen it a couple times.
Indeed.
Let's see what it is going to be here.
Looking like they might want to try and burst down that Dollary-Do, but can they do it? I smell some rain coming. Do you?
It's hard to say, as yes, indeed, Gentlebro's Terastallization is going to come out on this Sylveon, turning it into the Terra-type Water, avoiding the super effective Steel-type against it, as Fairy-type is weak to Steel. This new typing introduced in Pokemon X and Y is weak to Steel and Poison-type, as the bottom once again helping out, giving Jeff that boosted attack with the helping hand.
And there it is.
The Make It Rain takes out the bottom, but doesn't do very much damage to Jeff. That strategic Terra Water type protecting it from the KO. Dollary-Do losing more HP from its Life Orb as Jeff goes for the Water type Terra Blast.
An excellent maneuver by Gentlebro here.
And we are going to a Game 5 of the
Ladies and
Pokemon
gentlemen.
Greavard Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're taking this match all the way. It is 2-2 out of their best of 5. Next round will be the last. It's a tied game here, folks, at the Greavard Cup. Grand Finals, the final round.
Indeed.
Who will win?
This is going to be a nail biter for sure. Each trainer unrelenting, and it all comes down to one match. If it were me, I would be shaking right now in the seat of these trainers.
Elam and Gentle have played this perfectly with counterplay after counterplay. One has to wonder, will Elam's adaptability see him through, or will the excellence of execution for Gentlebro see him to take the Greavard Cup?
What are you starting at?
They're posting Vaporeons in the green room chat.
Of course they're posting Vaporeons. Chat, I want to see you get hype for this final match. Win or lose, it has been a fantastic day of Pokemon here at twitch.tv/Montyglu. We hope that you've been enjoying this unofficial Pokemon VGC tournament. What a way to go. And it looks like both of our competitors are ready to go. We will be filming from Elam's side for this final match. Let's get into it. Connor, are you ready?
I am excited as ever. The final round, the final match of the Greavard Cup.
It all comes down to this. We're getting into the Pokemon selection screen here. Let's get into it. As there is no hesitation here, it looks as though Elam is ready to select his Pokemon here. You can see the stress on their fingers flipping through their Pokemon rather quickly. The nerves, no doubt, getting to them. Elam wants those 100 Pokeballs.
All right, it looks like Elam's made their selection here.
And so has Gentle, and here we go. The last battle, official battle of the Pokemon Tournament tree. It comes all down to this.
Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, make some noise. It's time for the final round of the Greavard Cup.
Gentle opting in to send out the top, the Armarouge, and the bottom, the Indeedee, as Elam changes up his strategy, bringing out Sharkbait the Garchomp and Wayne the Rotom.
Gentlebro opting for his strategy that he used last time, the one that was so effective at first.
Indeed, setting up that Psychic Terrain, giving that Psychic Seed boost to the Indeedee, and giving priority moves not a chance to be seen here on this field. Let's see if it pays out here.
Does Elam have the appropriate counterplay for this strategy yet? Will we see the wide guard?
Let's see what happens here. As Elam going for a very early terrestrialization on their Pokemon. And it looks to be going on that Garchomp. This could all come down to predictions and lack of reading here, but Elam immediately coming out with that.
It could all come down to this.
Protect coming out from the
A
Armarouge.
protect instead of the wide guard. One has to wonder if the Earthquake's coming out.
Sharkbait coming for a Stomping Tantrum against the Armarouge. It protects.
An excellent prediction from Gentlebro.
Wayne using the Discharge here. It is probably going to attack the bottom here. Will he get the lucky... A critical hit on the bottom!
On the bottom.
No paralysis as the Trick Room does come out on Gentle's side, giving him that speed advantage against Elam. Elam thinking about his choices here, locked into that Stomping Tantrum. I'm on the edge of my seat. My heart is pounding right now.
And we're seeing a terrestrialization from Gentlebro as well.
It's going to be on that
the Armarouge. And there it is, the fire.
That will make him still weak to that Stomping Tantrum when it comes through, but helping hand coming through from the Indeedee here. Wayne going for a Terra Blast. Not doing very much damage at all. As
not very effective in an Armor Cannon.
Armor Cannon going out on the Garchomp. Does a ton of damage!
Goodness.
A huge amount of damage as Sharkbait takes its entire HP and is taken off the field. Elam's
a devastating blow.
The Terra type is off Elam's field now, giving Gentle a huge lead.
A devastating blow for Elam here.
Gentle has brought his favorite Pokemon to this tournament and intends to win with it. Mariah Carey hits the field, setting up that snow warning, boosting the defense of both Wayne and Mariah Carey on the field.
Is this the beginning of the end, or is it just getting started? Chat, let us know.
It is hard to say. As Citric King has put it aptly in the chat, Gentlebro going for the throat in this final best of 5.
Pokemon eyeing each other from across the field.
Indeed.
The intensity of this final round of the Greavard Cup is palpable.
The bottom going for a helping hand onto the Armor Rouge. This deadly duo working together as Mariah Carey throws out an Earth Power, and it is enough to take out the Armor Rouge.
And just like that, it's even back up, folks.
1-1 once again. This match is no holds bar as Wayne goes for a discharge, hitting both the bottom and his own Pokemon. The bottom gets paralyzed. But will Mariah Carey also get paralyzed? No, Mariah Carey is not paralyzed.
A turn of luck on Elam's side. And these two, in our two grand finalists, are clashing like titans.
Jeff, the Sylveon, hitting the field.
His name, Jeff. What could he have in store here?
Elam is looking to play it quite defensively here, wanting to set up that Aurora Veil, it looks like. The question is, will the bottom make his way through the paralysis? No! The bottom is fully paralyzed on its turn!
That is unfortunate. So unfortunate for Gentlebro.
As the Hyper Voice comes out on the side of Sylveon here, doing a decent chunk of damage, and that Throat Spray boosting the special attack of that Sylveon as the Aurora Veil does come out on the side of Mariah Carey's Abomasnow. Wayne going for Blizzard, doing a ton of damage, but not getting the knockout
here. No
here.
statuses.
Indeed, it is looking terrifying. Mariah Carey actually benefiting from this Trick Room a little bit. The bottom goes for a helping hand with its final breath here. And Jeff goes
using
for
Hyper Voice again, and Mariah Carey goes down!
Jeff is the only singer allowed on the field in Jeff's terms. Thunderbolt coming out onto Jeff from the Rotom, and the Trick Room has now ended. And the Psychic
Christmas
Train,
Witch.
The Psychic Train is now gone, which leaves Elam's final Pokemon, Bin Chicken, hitting the field. The question is going to be, is it going to try and set up that Tailwind?
Will this ugly bastard bird pull the victory out for Elam?
This is such a tense battle.
Matching each other blow for blow. It's like an anime.
This, I couldn't have asked for a better final series of matches if I could have even asked for it. No! The bottom is fully paralyzed and unfortunately is unable to do anything as Bin Chicken throws out the Thunderbolt but doesn't get the kill on Jeff.
Not enough to... The Blizzard might do it though!
Wayne getting a double knockout on the Sylveon and the Indeedee. This is the last Pokemon for Gentlebro. Such
It's looking
devastation.
bad for Gentle. Use Tailwind.
The final Pokemon of the tournament is going to be Use Tailwind.
It's looking like it's going to be a battle of the birds.
Greavard does no damage. Thunderbolt coming out of Bin Chicken, and
that'll do it.
That is all she wrote. Elam is your Greavard Cup champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the Greavard Cup tournament
is
Elam.
Elam.
What a spectacular display. It really
Oh
went down to the wire here,
my
folks.
God.
But after 2 days, after so many matches, after soaring highs and sinking lows, we have your winner.
We do, indeed. But first, let us get in our second place individual, Gentlebro, into the interview spot. Let's get some words from him. We have him here now, Gentlebro, our second place. How do you feel right now?
I can't even be mad. Those were amazing games. Holy crap.
Absolutely fantastic. We got a whole 5 matches out of you and Elam. I have to
You
ask.
couldn't.
Go ahead, Connor.
You couldn't ask for a better final, grand finals than that.
Indeed.
That was so good. It's such a good time. Boy.
If you had to shout out any Pokemon on your team here, what one would you shout out?
Bramblegast, obviously. Look, I came to this tournament with just a silly little team. I saw, haha, funny Tumbleweed. So I thought I'd bring it along, have a laugh. And that thing carried me all the way to the finals. And it got me a game here, too, in the finals. And then he caught on to my bullshit.
So that's what made you adapt your strategy into the top and the bottom double play?
Yeah, I wanted to go with something he was a little less familiar with, and it did work for a bit. And I could have won, but paralyzed, man.
That was rough.
discharge.
That paralysis was the linchpin.
Indeed, was rather devastating, but a fantastic series of matches. You have proven yourself to be quite the contender and definitely worthy of a spot in the final match. You are settled with second place, but quite a position to be in. If I were you, I would be incredibly proud of myself. And you did a fantastic job here.
I am not upset in the slightest. I had an amazing time.
Do you have any words for the chat and for your fellow competitors and for us?
For chat, I hope we put on a good show. I had a great time. I hope you had a great time watching. I know a lot of my friends from my neck of the woods came to stop by and show support, and I really appreciate y'all coming by. To my fellow competitors, y'all all put up amazing fights, especially Elam. Brachy, I'm sad I didn't get to fight you. Meet me out in the back alley after this.
All right. The Denny's parking lot is going to be primed and ready.
And
to fight, right?
And to you two, y'all did great.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you so
Monty,
much
for putting this whole thing on. I had a fantastic time, and Connor, we said it yesterday, but I'm staggered with how quickly you caught on to all this, and I hope you had a good time.
Oh, absolutely! This was a blast to co-run with Monty here.
Maybe turn-based RPGs aren't all bad.
Maybe. I
We're making
misjudged
progress.
Pokemon.
We're making progress, guys.
We are. It's like therapy.
You heard it here, folks. One turn-based RPG isn't that bad.
You're such a jerk. Anyway, thank you so much, Gentlebro. Thank you so much for the fine showing. I'm going to banish you back to the green room so you can enjoy some time with your fellow competitors, and we're going to bring Elam in for the victory interview here. Thank you so much, Gentle. Fantastic performance here at the tournament. Nothing but high praise. I am very proud of you.
Thank you so much, and congratulations, Gentle.
Thank you.
Alrighty. With that said, we're going to be bringing in Elam for their victory interview here. I think we have them on air here. Elam, our Greavard Cup champion. How do you feel?
I haven't braved the last 2 minutes.
What a clutch out series of matches. A best of 5, clutching it out, and it all somewhat came down to that clutch discharge paralysis coming out of your own Rotom, risking your own Abomasnow getting paralyzed. How does it feel?
Well, for one thing, I think we finally know what's behind the fridge. It's paralysis.
It is paralysis indeed.
Oh my gosh, I genuinely have nothing but the biggest respect for Gentle. Gentle put on an incredible show. That was incredible. I genuinely think that Gentle should have won those matches. It was the paralysis that put it over the bar. And there's like, if there's one thing I can say to Gentle, I look forward to next tournament when we meet again.
Ooh, a grudge match perhaps in the future.
Fighting words.
Elam, do you have any words for the chat, for your fellow competitors, and for us here at the announcers booth?
I guess I don't want this to come out the wrong way, but I did see the prediction after the game. Shake my head, none of you believed in me.
Doubters have lost this day. Quite the upset, but impressive showing. Those who did kind of throw their hat in your ring definitely came away with the spoils. Do you have anything to say to your fellow competitors in this tournament?
Pretty much just, it was a fantastic tournament. It was a lot of fun. If I may, like, tell a bit of a short story, this was my first time foraying into somewhat, competitive Pokemon. I've never really touched it before, apart from when I was 13, but that's a story for another day. And I was stressed out of my mind going into this, to the point where I had Eevee and Ivy trained my Pokemon completely without realizing that they had their hidden natures, which they didn't need. So I had to scramble to get ability patches 2 weeks before the tournament, trying to get them off 6 IV, 6-star Terra Raids. And at one point I broke down crying because RNG wasn't on my side.
Oh.
Because I was so devastated that my team wasn't going to be ready.
But yet it performed here and got you the win. A fantastic showing, and I guess now you're probably going to do a bit more raids in between the tournaments, huh?
Yeah, you could say that.
All right,
that was a lot of fun.
Any words for myself and Connor here in the announcers booth?
Y'all were a lot of fun. It was a blast. Like listening to the commentary, like all the reactions to the nicknames. Connor, you were incredible to listen to with your knowledge of Pokemon. And I look forward to when you're going to join us in the ring.
Encyclopedic knowledge.
Oh,
yes.
I want to see Connor in the ring, but Elam, thank you so much. As we're gonna, congratulations, you've won yourself 100 Pokeballs. What are you going to spend them all on?
I'm genuinely so happy. I only had one Pokeball left. You have no idea. I need more.
All right. Well, it looks like the 100 Pokeballs are going to be going to a good cause in Elam's corner here. But that is your grand prize here. But it's not the only prize for this tournament. BrachyZoid, I believe, will be walking away with a loser's bracket prize, which I don't know. It's going to be, I don't know. And then you will be walking away with 100 Pokeballs. I may think of a prize for Gentlebro for the second place, because what an impressive showing. But we do have another bracket of prizes, and it requires chat to be completed. So we have some Pokemon MVPs that have been nominated on each team of the trainers. I'm going to ask each Pokemon trainer to currently send me the name here. Let's put this down here. Give me 1 second here. I'm very bad at this. I can't spell judging. I'm just going to give up. Part of this competition was that everyone did have to nickname their Pokemon for chat to decide which Pokemon gets a shitty drawing of it on a napkin as the best nickname Pokemon. So we are going to banish you, Elam, to the green room. We'll probably be joining you in the green room as we set up for this. Alright, Connor, are you ready for us to go into the green room and make our way there to determine who is the best nickname Pokemon?
Let's do it up. Let's round out this event.
Alright. Making sure everyone is good to go. Don't go away. We may have some more exhibition matches here coming up. A surprise contender here as we're going to be jumping into the green room here. Are you ready, Connor? I'm jumping over. Oh, we have Gentlebro here.
Hello.
Listen,
Hello.
all I'm saying
Hi.
is Salazzle is sexier than Gardevoir. It's all I'm saying.
Shut your fucking mouth, goddamn Scaly.
Alrighty.
Cowards, all of you.
It looks like we have everybody in the channel here coming out with which Pokemon they want to nominate. We're going to start with Elam's probably. We're going to go in order. We're going to do the top winners here. Let's see, we have Elam, and then let's get Gentle here.
Chat agrees with me.
We need clarification. Do you want us for MVP Pokemon or names?
Names. This is for the names.
Okay.
So you need to pick names here for your Pokemon here.
Hard choice.
Let's see, what do we have for Gentle? Alright, Gentle.
Now, is there like a voting system with chat, or like how is this gonna work?
Oh, is there going to be a tournament bracket for the nicknames?
We could do that. We could do a
That would
tournament
actually be
bracket
really fun.
for the nicknames.
Or
like we do
maybe-
voting,
maybe-
yeah.
Maybe just a straw poll or something.
Straw
That
poll.
too.
Yeah,
Straw poll would probably be
Yeah.
easier, yeah.
Straw
Waiting
Unfortunately,
on...
I wouldn't.
more
Yeah.
efficient.
Unfortunately, wouldn't be able to put all the names on a poll on Twitch, so a straw poll would probably be better.
Yeah.
I just think a tournament bracket would be funny.
It would be funny, but probably would take a bit more time here.
Yeah.
Let's do Arcolf after that.
God, so I have the 3 I want.
Let's see. I have Gaius's as well. Gaius messaged me and let me know what theirs is going to be. Marcus, you are choosing... Okay. Alright, we have Gaius with... And...
I can't wait to watch the VOD of those.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was,
same.
It was a pulse
That was
pounding,
intense.
like,
I
insane
assume that you all
now.
were screaming during the
Oh, we were
during the final
shouting
match.
a lot, yeah.
I want to hear what the green room sounded like.
We
during
were
that.
going nuts. We
We were going
yeah.
absolutely nuts and shouting like.
My neighbors heard
My
about
God.
that armor cannon.
Oh, that armor cannon with helping hands. I was not expecting that.
You know, that is a calculation I made specifically last night.
Real? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I am so.
I was like, what
glad.
can I do?
You came out of the gate swinging.
Brachy, which
you
three
prepared
na-
so well.
Bracky, which 3 names are you on the fence about?
Do I just say them out loud?
You type them in chat and we can maybe all of us can help you decide on one.
I'm gonna try the.
Can I show chat a Vaporeon picture?
No!
Okay.
Please.
I don't want to get
But
Twitch
it's so
banned.
cute.
God damn
It's
it.
not
No,
gonna
it's-
get you
I
Twitch
think
banned.
it's literally... it's just the Pokemon Vaporeon, right?
Yeah, it's just a little guy.
I can't believe the Pokemon Vaporeon has been just completely ruined now.
It's
Seriously.
ruined. I'd say it's improved.
Give me 1 second here. I'm just pulling up some images here for our Pokemon here.
You know what? I'm gonna go with this one.
Share it in the furry channel.
There we go.
I'm gonna go with this one.
No, I
Just-
want to pick.
Just
You
God
could-
damn it. There we go. Thank God they released the official art of these Pokemon before this tournament. Alright. Alright, give me 1 second here as I set up here. I gotta get the straw poll up too as well. Guys, talk amongst yourselves. Don't be quiet here as I set this up. I need chat to be distracted.
so, Chad. Did you know that I had a lot of fun in this tournament?
Did you know? So did I.
God, seeing that last fight, I am so happy it went to 5, like the 5 rounds.
Yeah, 5 matches.
Full on 5 fights.
So I
was-
did the maps. I just played 11 matches of Pokemon in a row.
Sure did.
The hype
I-
was real. The sweating was loud.
Yeah,
You know-
loud sweating is.
You know, those
How
were
does that
not
work?
11 matches. Those were 9 matches, and then you stomping on my head.
Oh,
Very good
really?
chat.
Yeah, it was 9, but still, that's a lot.
Alright, 1 second.
I dug him into the dirt to send him to losers, so
Yeah. genuinely,
Also,
the moment that I like realized what your Tumbleweed's ability was and how that actually worked, because I didn't know how it worked.
Catching
that
that blizzard
sent
is so lovely.
fear down my spine.
Unfortunately, you caught onto my bullshit in those last 2 games, but hey,
Yeah.
I did.
I still got
I'm-
8.
Well, the
5
fourth
games.
match, you completely called me out. Like, you picked the perfect team into my team comp.
Alrighty, here. It looks
The
like
wide
I'm...
guard earthquake was the best thing.
Oh my god,
Oh,
that
yeah.
choice band thing, that was intense, yeah.
I thought that Wide Guard worked like Protect, where it had a 50% chance
same.
of failing.
Oh no.
No, just protect, not wide guard.
I love that because that made me think of when my Sableye could not do anything.
Yeah.
Just like my
The
own
best
terrain.
part is I made you kill your Among Us.
Well,
You killed it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know why I took Among Us into that fight. I think if I didn't take Among Us, I could have won, even with
I
the
think so.
Earthquake
I
mess
think
up.
so.
Then again, my
And then
Earthquake
you only-
probably would have one-shot my own Goldango.
Probably.
Probably.
And then, like, except one other time, you only use Stomping Tantrum after that.
Yeah, I was like, not clicking that move again.
Just completely got terrified of it.
Yeah.
1 second, I still
I-
set this up.
I'm-
I need some time.
No worries.
No worries. no
I'm
worries.
trying to think of what I could have done differently in the final match, but we kind of knew everything we could do to each other, so I just wasn't sure.
Exactly.
For the other contestants that didn't get a chance to get that far, any moment in the tournament of your own fights that you had a fun, like a fun experience with, like
Making you
Oh,
smack
God.
yourself.
I think
We got a chat
for-
question.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You go first, Tweetums. Sorry.
Oh, I guess to answer the first question, my first battle with Gaius, like that end of that battle was really intense and really fun for me, just because I didn't know if Salt and Pain was gonna survive or not.
God, Salt and Pain was terrifying when I was going against you. You kept
Yeah.
doing all that salt, those salt cure. Oh.
Yeah. And I guess to answer to Booyah's question,
But what was the chat question?
I probably would have changed my Azumarill to another Azumarill that's a little bit faster because, unfortunately, I built Vaporwave to be more tank and attack oriented, but the speed is what really costed, getting punched out a lot, so to speak. So I think I would have switched to my main Azumarill instead, which is a little bit more speedy.
The question was, what changes would you make to your team in
Are-
hindsight?
Oh, I would have brought my competitive
Righty
team.
here. We are ready. The poll is up. Let's go through our potential Pokemon here as we go through in order. Our MVP Pokemon for best names. Chat, you will be voting on these names. Let's get into it. First up, on Elam's team, we have Among Us, the Among Us. Everyone
Showed
clap
up
for this.
once.
Clap for this mushroom. For our next Pokemon, on the side of Gentlebro's team, we have Babe, it's 4 p.m., the Tinkaton.
I love that we went with the same brain cells for that one.
Yeah, I'm so happy that happened.
On Brachy's side, we have censored the Vaporeon.
It better have mosaic censoring on the picture.
It does not, because I did not prepare for this.
Damn it! Damn it!
Next up, we have Magnemoist, the Gastrodon.
Hey, I was expecting it to be a Magnezone.
Next up, we have Fashion, the Hatterene here on Marcus's side.
Very fitting. Very fitting.
That thing terrified me.
On
Stop
Gaius's side, we have Cryptobros, the Goldengo here.
You know what? No, I'm not clapping for Golden.
I'm not.
It's just a picture. It's fine.
Last but certainly not least, on the side of MsTweetums' team, we have Claude Sire, known as Absolute Unit. Absolute Unit, the Claude Sire here. And with that, I will be posting the straw poll in the chat.
Did you forget somebody?
Oh, I did. I forgot
You forgot. Oh no!
Wait a second.
I see how it is.
What was your Pokemon? I am so sorry. I did forget about you. Hold on.
You do the absolute worst in the tournament, and you're just forgotten about it.
No, it's okay. It's okay, Thero. Monty got so distracted by Absolute Unit. It's okay.
It's true. His girth is very impressive. All right, here we go. Nanoland Balloon for Theropod has been added. I'll have to remake the actual straw poll because I fucked that up.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
You keep Nanoland on screen for this
I will
fucking
keep Nanoland.
The question of how we would
dishonor.
change our teams.
This dishonor.
For my team, Barraskewda was a literal afterthought. I could not think of anything to go in that slot.
Yeah, same for me with Mousehold.
It's bad enough I went 0-4.
With my
Sorry,
team, I tried
I'm-
to pick Pokemon that
No,
would work with
you're
each
fine.
other.
I'm being silly. Don't worry.
A Gastrodon works in rain, sand, and snow.
Oh.
The Frigidaire works in rain and snow because it had thunder and it had blizzard.
Well, can I admit something? I wasn't paying attention to the double battle thing. I thought it was gonna be singles, so that's why I didn't think about any. I didn't think about any support abilities.
Read the rules, Sarah.
Funny play Pokemon tournament with friends. What? Don't think about it so hard. You know,
It's
have fun
okay,
with
Thero.
friends.
I kind of thought about it because when I read it was double battle, I was like, I should probably have like a tank or support paired with an attack. You know, just buddy system.
Because I totally would have added like, you know, like helping hand, maybe some support Pokemon. But womp womp.
I had the bad habit when making duo teams. I'm like, this the support system and all that stuff. But what if these two were dating?
What if the two Pokemon were dating?
What is happening here?
You're making
Hold on.
a team of 3 couples.
Who are the couples?
Top and the bottom.
I think the top and the bottom would actually have the.
Yeah.
1 second. Sorry, I'm having issues with straw poll. I have an answer. What the fuck were you talking about? I have a full thing of answers. Hold on, I gotta remake the straw poll again.
Oh, straw poll, why?
Well, I guess if Chat has any questions for any of us, in the meantime.
Yes, multiple choice. Alright, sorry. God.
You're good.
Name your questions.
Yeah, it'd be an excellent time.
Indeed. Please don't leave. This is gonna be all up to you guys. You guys are gonna be voting on these names.
That's right.
Callum Trolls asked, what's our favorite shinies?
Rampardos.
Azumarill. I love my golden boy.
Chinese we own or Chinese in general?
Shinies in general, I think.
I like Rampardos as shiny. It's just red instead of blue.
I gotta say Umbreon. I love the blue rings.
Umbreon.
Shiny dusk form Lycanroc. It looks like Tiger of the Wind from Monster Rancher.
Oh yeah, I have that one actually.
Shiny Greninja.
Ooh,
Shiny
that's a nice
Greninja
one.
looks freaking slick.
Also, Wooloo, I don't think the other participants can link their socials, but I can't. Actually, Thero can too. But if you want to catch any of us, I guess we'll start down the line. AP, where can they find you?
Nowhere. I'm a ghost on the internet.
Oh.
I suppose you can find me on Twitter, though I don't post often. It's hard to spell, though.
Alright. God, I hope this works. If it doesn't, I'm actually going to shit. Alright, it worked. Thank God.
Oh.
Yay!
Yay!
Alright, chat. I have your link here. Get to voting. You're going to have 5 minutes to vote here on which Pokemon has the best nickname. There is your straw poll. Please vote right away. Go. Now, this is all up to you.
Yep.
And yes, you guys may also vote.
Oh,
Okay.
I can even vote for myself, or
Yeah.
you know what? No, in good
That's
good
Discord on
sportsmanship.
stream.
In good sportsmanship, I'm gonna vote for somebody else.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
same here.
I showed my secrets there. Not that it was much
Monty,
of a
you
secret.
forgot the exclamation mark. This is
I'm sorry. I had to remake the poll 3
gotta remake
times.
the poll
Leave me
now.
alone.
unbelievable.
unbelievable.
Time to remake the poll.
No, please.
Start from the top. I guess
Oh.
let's see.
Oh my god.
I think we have a pretty clear leader at the moment.
This isn't even a competition.
I'm surprised it's updating in time.
Oh, the
Actually, I'm
technology
not
has
gonna
advanced so
lie.
much.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised Absolute's simpler.
Absolutely, is cute. It's a big twink. It's like a what's it called? It's like a Twinkie. Love it.
I love Absolute Unit. That's probably my favorite, my personal choice.
Oh, thank you.
Just seeing Clodsire in the tournament was like a yes moment. The fact you actually use it, I was like, yes! So good. I love it.
I thought about Clodsire, but it's not a dinosaur, so I was just like, I can't.
Oh, it's gotta be
Can't fit
banished
it
to
in.
the Nether Realm, does it? I am not looking
Thank you,
at
Zenlita.
I am not looking at the final poll results until the 5-minute mark is up. You have 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. I'm gonna go grab a drink while this poll is going, entertain the chat. And we might have a
Okay.
surprise. After this vote comes through, there is a special surprise afterwards. Hello, chat.
Oh.
I guess we can answer another question. I know Travis asked earlier, so what was the motivation / inspirations for y'all's team?
Mine's already
Haha.
said.
I'm a scaly
funny
piece of
plant.
shit.
I like rain. I like snow. That's
Pokemon I
all.
would smash.
And there you have it.
That's it.
I just used the Pokemon that I had and were cute and deadly.
Is your team that you finish the game with, right?
Mostly yes. Except for the Azumarill. Like, I think I've mentioned, this one I specifically made for this tournament. I had a bunch of Azumarils because they're my favorite Pokemon. But this one was specifically kind of catered to competitive. Oh
And
yeah,
that-
you're right, Citric. I could link... yeah, you're smart, Citric.
Cast your vote.
Cast a bow.
And if you guys have any other questions, I think we have some time.
You do. You have 2 minutes remaining on the vote here.
There's a couple questions in chat.
Let's see. Oh, Zenletta asked, "What Pokemon would you have added to your team purely for shits and giggles?"
That's
Done,
what
Sparse.
Bramblegast was.
That's what Among Us was.
Let me look at my boxes.
That's what Sableye was, actually.
I
I wanted
think
to use Sableye.
my shit
Sableye
and
there for
giggle.
shits and giggles absolutely annihilated my whole team.
Were the
I
rules
think
for
we should
entry
do-
different? I would have had a team composed entirely of beards.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
right. Your
beard.
beard.
Beard Team 6 was denied.
Yeah, unfortunately, the regional variants Berserker was not allowed in this tournament. Unfortunately, yeah,
Yeah,
we were
I
running.
think
This tournament was run on the season 1 online ladder rule set, so there were some restrictions here. So
my shits and
Maybe
giggles
next
Pokemon
time.
would be Zoroark. I think
Zoroark, oh, that's a fun one.
Zoroark. Yeah.
Shiny Berserker looks like Connor.
It does. It really does.
It does.
I will
Oh,
pull it up so
we-
Connor doesn't think I'm crazy.
We have
Because he probably
we
doesn't
have
know what
another
Berserker
question.
is.
We have another
Berserker?
question from.
That's the Meowth one, right?
Here you
Yee.
go, Connor. I'll put it in green room chatter.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
the
We have
shiny
an-
one.
We have another question from Callum that asks team names? Question mark?
Oh yeah, team names.
What would
love
y'all's team name be?
Oh, hold on.
International
Sorry,
House
Miss
of Pancakes.
Sorry, Miss Tweetums. I'm going to stop you right there because we have 10 seconds remaining on the vote here. Get your votes in this last 10 seconds, and then I will reveal the
shit.
poll
Oh.
results here for the shittily drawn Pokemon. 3, 2, 1. It is over. Let's see these poll results. And it looks like, babe, it's 4 p.m. The Tinkaton has won the vote with Censor the Vaporeon in second place and Absolute Unit, the Clodsire, in third. Congratulations, Gentlebro. Babe, it's 4 p.m. The Tinkaton took the cake here with a close follow-up of Censor the Vaporeon and Absolute Unit.
Yay!
She came in clutch this tournament too. I wasn't expecting much, but I used her a
Indeed.
lot.
You did use her a lot. Tinkaton's pretty good. Well, with that being said, the tournament is over, and yet
Yeah.
it feels like something is on the wind. It feels like maybe there should be one more battle.
Oh shit.
Oh.
A cold wind blows in
Perhaps-
through the Pokemon
Perhaps
field.
even a couple more battles, maybe. As a
What?
cold does howl on the Pokemon field. Elam.
And an ancient rivalry is ignited.
Indeed.
Oh?
Elam, I would like to challenge you to a Pokemon battle, sir.
Let's do it.
Oh shit.
It's the secret final boss, chat.
Oh shit!
The secret final boss for all the cards. You are going to have to face me. Now, obviously, there's a bit of a logistical thing here because there's going to be a bit of a challenge here because I want the chat to hear you, but I can't hear you. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to have to just ask you to trust me on this one, I am going to set up my capture card, pull up my Pokemon game. You and I are also going to be doing a best of 3.
Okay.
And I'm going to have the entire crowd of the green room around you here to kind of rally you. I'm going to have to ditch my headphones and turn off my microphone on my OBS stream and mute myself here. But we're going to do an exhibition match of host versus champion here. Just give me a few seconds to set that puppy up.
Oh,
You've unlocked
my
the secret
God.
final boss.
Is this where you suddenly just change into a Cynthia costume on stream?
Yeah, just rip it
Oh
off,
shit.
take
I
off.
wonder-
I just accidentally like walked into like Cynthia's summer hotel. It's just like,
You're like, oh shit, oh fuck.
I wondered what
you
Monty
stop
was doing
playing the
with those...
Cynthia theme on stream.
I wondered why Monty was wearing those leg weights.
Yeah,
no wonder why I hear final boss music in the distance.
not because
I
it's
was just hearing
fashionable. Because I have a dinner date with Destiny here.
Oh,
Right.
and Pokemon battles on the menu.
And Pokemon battles are indeed on the menu. I'm just gonna check here my capture software. We are looking good here. Alrighty,
I ordered curry.
Connor. Connor, you're gonna be in charge of this as it goes. You gonna be okay to solo announcer this with the fellow your green room peeps
Yeah.
here?
We're here.
Let me go and scrape my bones into the trash can here, and then I will be ready.
Alright, scrape your bones. A storm is approaching as I am bringing forth some... I don't know if I'm going to do very well. Honestly, I feel like you're going to just absolutely just crush me. But you know what? It'll be funny at least.
I think I know what team you're using.
Yeah, the only fucking team I have.
I assume you're obeying the rules of the tournament
Yep,
as well.
this is going to be tournament legal, so yes. No,
I
I just
wish
show up
This
with
is
the
the team
entire...
I tested against.
I just show up against...
I thought it was going to be 6 graveyards. Like, what's up with this?
I know, right?
I just love the idea of Monty walking in with a freaking the briefcase of the match. Oh my god!
Like Larry, like.
Yeah, I'm seeing in chat, she just walks up, rips her shirt off like a full Yakuza back tattoo.
The coolest thing is that throughout Monty's entire Elite Four and the champion fight, Larry was there cheering her on.
Yep. Yeah, the
My
Larry
game-
glitch.
my
his own
game-
way.
My game glitched and Larry showed up in the overworld while I was fighting the champion. He was just standing there watching the fight. I'm like, Larry? You good, man? Okay.
I love Larry.
Good old
You've had a
Larry.
whole tournament to come up with a strategy, Monty. If you lose, it's on you. Dude, I didn't do any preparation. I was busy planning the tournament. What do you mean? Goodness
Can't
gracious.
have you.
Getting roasted on my own channel here. Goodness gracious. Here, I gotta move a bunch of things around here so that way it's all nice and organized for this. I'm gonna get rid of the Pokemon picture here. Congratulations, Gentlebro, for winning the poll for the Pokemon there.
She's such a good lady. She deserves it.
Yeah.
She really
She'll meet
bonked
you out back.
I Absolute Unity is the one for my heart, but if I had to choose the funniest, I probably would have voted for Vaporeon, because I was just like, God damn it. God damn it.
I think that I do slightly win with Bin Chicken before the stream started.
That is
with
true.
your knowing the context.
Now we know the context
Oh
of Bin
my
Chicken.
God.
Yeah.
Song about birds.
I love it so much.
Alrighty.
Excuse me.
Oh man, I don't get to hear anything when I'm fighting, not even the music. Big sad.
Oh, you don't get to hear the music.
No,
Do-
'cause I
You'll
You'll
the
have to
question
sing
is-
the music yourself.
I'll have to ditch
The question
my
is-
headphones.
Are you going to use Director Corville's or Cassiopeia's theme for this? What's more fitting?
Ooh, I think Professor Clavel's theme, I think I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna stream from my side, so you don't have to worry about streaming on your end. I have it all
Alright.
set up on my end here, so I'll have to make sure to turn on my music though, because
Elam, can you stream just so there isn't a 30-second delay for us?
Oh yeah, I can stream as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be how you guys can view the match here, because that'll work
Yeah.
out. Because obviously I
I'm
can't
kind of
stream.
upset. We didn't do the joke at one point where someone just points their webcam at their screen.
Oh, that old classic Pokemon shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I used to do that for Pokemon Battle Revolution. I did
Oh,
that for
but are we doing a Pokemon Battle Revolution tournament? Can that be the next one?
Unfortunately, Pokemon Revolution no longer has online capabilities anymore, so unfortunately, as much as I would
dead.
say yes in a heartbeat, unfortunately it's not available.
That's a darn it moment.
That game, I sunk like 3,000 hours into Pokemon Battle Revolution, man. Oh my god, I played
What do you mean? We're just gonna get a Nintendo Wii and all like get together in real life and use the local play
Oh my
feature.
God.
Do you know how much I would
The
love
DSP
that,
method?
though?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I would
And
love
use
that.
the control. You can control it from the DS. The opponents can't see
Alright,
the moves
so-
you're using.
So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna mute my microphone. I'm going to take off my headphones, and we're gonna set up for the match. And I need to actually put in the code real fast. Let me go in and do that real quick before I show and reveal the tournament code here. We're gonna do link battle. Oh, I already have it set. Sick. All right, cool. All right.
All right,
Connor,
let me know when to
you're-
start searching.
Yep. We can start searching now.
Okay.
All right.
Give us a second here. Once I take off my headphones, I'm gonna mute my microphone on my end on my stream, and I'm gonna mute myself in Discord as well. So, searching for an opponent for battle here.
Same.
Hold on to your butts, chat.
I need to summon the energy.
I actually, during our break, fixed my team because I had a bunch of things I was testing on it. So this is gonna be
Oh, yeah.
scuffed as shit. You're gonna probably dumpster my ass, but you know,
It's gonna be fun.
it'll
No
be
one
fun.
can be found.
Secret tournament.
Oh, really?
Battle.
Secret
Yeah.
tournament.
I have the number in.
That's strange.
That's super
Did you
weird.
hit-
Oh, I'm not
you
online.
online?
For God's sake. Hold on. That was
Sorry,
that
Monty.
was-
I'm not,
Oh
I'm not
my
in your
God.
walls today.
Jesus Christ. Only the best production value here at twitch.tv/Montyglu, where Monty doesn't remember that she has goddamn internet. Alright, we're getting in here. We're
Hidden
saving.
super boss
All right.
Montyglu is.
Oh, yeah.
on the
I know
prowl.
there's shit going on. Alright, link battle. Alright, try again. My bad.
All right.
Have fun, Connor. Have fun, Green Room. You guys are now in charge. I'm
Yeah.
muting my microphone now and muting my audio and taking off my headset.
I've not gotten to choose the rules a single time this entire tournament.
All right, chat.
Here we go.
Hey, you literally just
Chat,
press a button.
I
Yeah.
hope you're
Alright.
ready. It's time for the Greavard Cup Hidden Super Boss. It's our champion, Elam, versus the tournament host, Montyglu.
Hey, Connor, can I ask you a favor?
Yes.
I want you to just do the fully backseat shoutcasting where you just question everything I do when I click it.
Okay, alright. Fair Giraffe, Lucario, Sableye, Slapping. Oh god, I'm blanking on the... What's the lamprey thing called again?
Electros?
Electros, yeah.
And Big Worm at the very bottom.
Orthworm. It's a worm that eats ore. Orthworm.
E-worm.
A
Wait,
very curious setup that Monty has.
Monty, was this the team you used in the example?
She can't hear you right now.
Oh,
Yeah, her head's...
Yeah.
I told
Oh, she can hear us. She can't reply.
Oh.
That's fair.
Well, she
Yeah.
took her headphones off, then she
Yeah,
can't
she
hear
took her
us.
headphones off. She can't hear.
Oh,
us.
she can't hear us. Yes,
Yeah.
you're right.
I'm Mo, she just hears in the
She
distance.
cannot.
Alright. Okay.
All
here we
right,
go.
battle's getting
All right,
underway,
Chip.
y'all.
We're starting things off. Tournament host Monty sent out 2 worms, it looks like.
Oh, worm.
1 worm and a
Not just 2
Sableye.
worms.
Rupee. Alright.
Rupee and oh, worm. A worm?
It's not 3 worms, it's 2 worms, it's 1 worm.
Okay, we got a
Uh-oh,
taunt.
Rupee coming in with the taunt.
That's familiar.
And unfortunately, Ben Chicken fell for it.
Oh.
Worm losing its tail
That-
and a nut disappearing in the
Yep.
to the thin ether here.
We
Oh,
finally got to
worm
see that being
using the
used.
same strategy.
Yep. That's how it's
Yeah,
supposed
worm
to be
using the same
used.
strategy
Unlike,
that Pharaoh did.
unlike how I did it.
French girl.
Girl's coming
Oh my
out
God.
on the stage.
Oh my god.
A French girl's a
French
male.
girl
I think I know what she's
coming out
about
on
to do, and I'm
stage as
disgusted.
Orville has been dropped.
Oh, is this a skill?
Setting up Aurora Veil.
I'm just gonna click these buttons and hope something works.
Oh my
Yeah, the skill
god.
swap.
Oh, the skill swap.
So, Connor, Black King has this ability called Truant, which means it attacks every other turn. But if you skill swap it in a double battle, it loses that bad ability, so it can attack every single turn. And Slack King is...
Oh snap! Red chicken.
Nearly
or-
taking down Ben Chicken.
Red.
A critical
A
hit.
critical damage on Ruby from the blizzard.
It is true.
Yeah.
Blizzard. I don't know about that one, Chief.
Be swapping out.
Oh, Worm?
Worm?
Comes right back out on field.
Oh, and the Sucker,
Sucker Punch. And that's going to be an immediate advantage for Monty here up on our champion.
Oh.
Mariah Carey utilizing a blizzard.
Bring in the Christmas
Not
spirit.
a lot of damage here.
Will Elam choose next to go out?
One
Elam,
has
you don't have to be
wonder.
silent.
I know. I'm just thinking.
That's when you go, no, he's
Frozen
going
a
to quite hard.
refrigerator.
Okay. Alright, okay.
Worm making a baleful sound.
Yep.
It really does.
Yeah, you haven't heard of
my
Worm
nightmares.
Scream?
Oh, French girl coming in with the
Oh, the
Earthquake.
earthquake! Oh my god.
Not affecting Wayne at all, but Mariah Carey taking some damage.
The French
But once
girl,
French
is,
girl
down.
is down and out.
Fell off the Titanic. Going out. Oh, Worm is still kicking.
Yes, indeed.
I'm curious
What
to
will
see
Monty
what
send out
Monty's gonna
next?
Send out next.
He's back. Not looking good.
Looking like it's going to be a flurious battle rather than a furious one.
Oh, protect. Okay. Trying to stall.
Coming in for the protect.
The wisp.
Oh.
Oh, but
The
Mariah avoided
Will-O-Wisp
the
misses.
Will-O-Wisp.
That's. What's the accuracy on the
Not
believe it's
good enough.
85.
Not very high.
Crit.
Okay,
And
does
with
this
that,
still heal
Rippy
if it's
falls.
protected?
Oh.
No, it doesn't. That's interesting to know. I didn't know how that interaction went.
Okay. Roy Veil has worn off.
Jet is coming out. Jet Set the Lucario.
That is a furry favorite right there. I see that Pokemon on Fur Affinity a lot.
He's right.
Oh, that's a fast Lucario.
Oh, what's the
combat.
combat? Wayne is out.
Guys, we haven't seen a terrestrialization from either side.
Oh, Mariah Carey's down.
Double
Oh,
Double
KO
kill
with
coming
a
up
Mariah's
from Monty.
big
Now.
worm.
Elam down to 1, but it's Dollary due. The villain of this tournament arc.
The villain. Now times for the true meaning of Christmas now that Mariah Carey's off the field. Capitalism.
Yeah, this is a rough spot to
Elam's
be.
having to make a
Hard
tough
choice.
decision.
For the Terrasilize. Can Goldango soar into the sky?
The market value is soaring.
Or like Icarus, will Goldango fly too close to the sun? Predicted that shadow
Unfortunately,
arm.
Protect.
Monty was able to read.
And the dig, but with that flying terrestrialization, that's not going to be too helpful.
That is true.
Shadow Orping out for Lucario. Oh my goodness.
nice.
It's super effective.
Will the shadow
Ball
won't be
good
enough.
Oh,
Oh,
my
the shadow
God.
won't still be
Yes,
enough.
that.
That
Oh.
minus special defense from using close combat earlier showing its marks.
And the dig
It's
does not
ineffective.
affect Dollary do.
Oh,
And this
no.
with this Shadow Orb, this could be it.
There's some communicating going on.
And Monty, terrestrialization.
In a last ditch effort, Monty
Fourth worm is incredibly slow.
utilization.
If it was a normal type,
To an
I would have
electric
been in
type.
really bad position. Now, do I die to my own
Got my
level?
ball.
But unfortunately, not enough.
Our tournament winner establishing dominance over the host.
Good first win.
Only just.
Good
Kind of
first
down to
win,
the
Elam.
wire, though.
Yeah.
Let's do another
That's good.
one. Let's do another one, boyo.
Yeah.
Best 2 out of 3.
This one's not over yet.
2 out of 3.
All right.
It's not
It's
over
not
until
over,
Betty
chat.
Sings.
Should be good to go here. All right. my preparations are complete. I'm going to mute. I'm going to deafen and then throw off my headphones. I can hear like little voices like from like my headphones like all the way across my desk. Like someone's talking.
Good.
All right.
Glad.
If you deafen, will we show up on stream?
That's
I
why
don't
I'm
think
muting.
we
I'm
will.
not deafening. That's why I'm not deafening. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Have fun, you guys.
Did you know, chat?
Alright, let's see who. No, Thero, please.
Did you know? Oh my god, it's almost 6 o'clock where I am. Time flies when you're playing Pokemon.
Indeed.
And with that, did you know that our next round is about to start?
Did you know?
Did you know?
Did you know gaming?
It looks like Monty is starting out. Starting out with
And like listening before.
What are you laughing about?
I don't know.
That's fair.
But I am laughing at Big Chicken using Tailwind.
Nice speed, setting up Aurora now.
Giving that much. Oh, with the Volt switch coming out from our Leechy friend.
Electron.
That is
Look at
Leech, right?
Farigiraf staring at Kilowattrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like keeping eye contact.
Menacing.
Trick
Oh
Room.
snap! It looks like not only is Trick Room being played, but also French Girl making an appearance out on the field once more.
I like how French Girl is a male slacking. That's just funny. Can I get some trans rights in chat?
Pero yeah, what's up there? You're assuming it's gender.
Looks
Another
like
skill
Jinx
swap.
also with the skill swap. Meaning there are 2 members on Monty's team with the same attack, with Big Chicken barely holding on, thanks to its
Funny
focus
attack.
slash or sash.
And
But it's
frozen!
frozen!
Oh,
This
I like
could
how
be
it's-
disastrous for Big Chicken.
I like how it's frozen in the animation. This is great.
Oh wait, I thought I got a freeze for a moment because of the text.
Dude, I wish.
This
I
could be
wish.
disastrous for Elam.
I wish a
With the
frozen
frozen
Pokemon.
chicken.
I wish a frozen Pokemon looked the same as in Nintendo 64, when it's just a giant cube of ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, just stayed that way.
Oh, Monty withdrawing Jinx.
Nice
What the
skybox.
fuck?
Sending
that
out
thing?
Theory
That's
once more.
That is Electros. It is a electric
don't
ground
like
type,
it.
I believe.
It's electric. Electric with the levitate. It has no weakness.
Oh yeah, electric with levitate. My bad. Guys, I'm a big
Shit.
Pokemon fan. Digimon's better.
Wow.
That is true.
Will Big Chicken be thawed in time?
Monty's gonna re-listen to this part and just be like, those fuckers.
Being chicken is stuck in the frozen time.
Will Ben Chicken be able to thaw out in time to?
Pat is calling you a heretic, Thera.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, Ben Chicken will not thaw out in time.
that
Veins in the
chicken is
freezer.
frozen. Yeah.
He is stuck in the frozen time.
Oh, hex. That is
And with
old
the
from the
hex,
Heel.
the thawed or the frozen chicken. Let's have Ben
Extra
Chicken
damage.
back to the freezer.
Oh, French girl succumbed to the
But
blizzard. The tailwind is
The
pierced.
tailwind has just ended. Curious to see
Goes
who's gonna
down.
come back in.
But Trick Room is still up for one more turn.
There is Jinx.
And Wayne making its way out.
What is the name Wayne, by the way?
What's behind the fridge, Wayne?
Wayne the Fridge Johnson.
I don't get that reference.
You wanna know what's behind the fridge?
Oh,
Nothing.
Freeze!
Another
freeze.
Jeez, that's
Elam,
behind
what
the
is your
fridge.
luck?
I don't know.
And with that, we have now a frozen giraffe in the freezer as well.
The snow did stop outside. As long as
And the tail.
all the weather has stopped.
And the trick room has ended.
I did love it. I think it was during the final game, where just like 4 field effects had to go away on the same
Yeah,
turn.
it was good.
Lucario
Looks like Jet
on
Set
the
is
set,
out.
wondering if he can do it for you.
Ooh, a protect. Okay.
Cool. Might not end well for me.
Unfortunately, the off team read well.
Let me do it for you.
And Squeak is out.
Paralyzed onto Mariah Carey.
Oh my gosh.
Self-paralyzing on Mariah Carey, now from its teammate.
That
Which
is
locks her-
unfortunate.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Wayne too damn good at his job.
Yeah, Wayne is too good.
Mariah Carey going for that protect.
Close combat on the Wayne.
Oh, that was a good read.
Which unfortunately takes the mini fridge out.
That is a risky play for Monty because the defenses of Jet Set have lowered. So
You still got Dollary Doo to
Looks
deal
like-
with.
Exactly. Dollar Dew making its way to the field.
string cheese, motherfucker. String cheese looking ass.
Unfortunately, that's not string cheese, but string gold.
Forbidden cheese.
The forbidden cheese, which has now turned into a flying type thanks to its crystallizing thing. Yes,
That.
I
Yes.
can word.
Yeah, that one.
But Mariah Carey
Mariah
goes down.
Save Abomasnow.
Brutal.
Mariah Carey banished back
And
to
Mariah Carey.
Philly prison.
And that
But
is
that's it.
Dollary Do avenges Christmas.
That was the
Wow.
most unfortunate freeze of my life.
I know, right?
Do you know what I had on my fucking Farigiraf for you?
No.
I had Mirror Coat set up. If
Oh,
I didn't
no.
freeze, I would have taken out your fucking Abomasnow instantly. Oh, it was so unfortunate. I was like, ah! Good battle.
Well,
Elam,
that's
good
why Elam's
battle.
the champion, folks.
Oh my goodness.
Elam, you need to do me a favor after this tournament. Go buy a lottery ticket. 'Cause
Yeah,
your
do you
luck
want the
is
lottery?
fucking
That was,
insane.
yeah, that was
Your luck
lovely.
this tournament has been fucking insane.
All right, so I'd like to point out that the tickets for the Gold Saucer Lottery in Final Fantasy XIV this week are 4287.
I'll write that down for later.
What if, though?
Good matches, though. All right. Well,
GG.
it is 6
GG's
p.m.
all around.
It is quite late, but everybody, this has been a fantastic tournament. I am spoiled rotten with the quality of players I had in this tournament. Thank you guys so much for making time, like both the players and the chat. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day, not watching the Super Bowl like a cool person, and checking out this 2-day event tournament. I am hoping to do some more in the future, honestly, because this was a lot of fun. I want the prizes to only get worse over time. Like, the prizes just get progressively worse.
One Pokeball.
But this was a super huge fun amount of work, and Elam, fantastic little spectator matches. That was really cute
Yeah,
and
that
fun.
was good.
I was a little fucked. I'm like, I don't really have a counter for Abomasnow, so I'm pretty much done here. But either way,
Also,
thank
to be
you.
fair, you did get a freeze off as well.
I did. I was like, when I got the freeze on Farigarath, I'm like, I can't be mad. It's only fair. I'm like, that's just karma coming back and being
And then
like...
I got a paralysis of my own above the
that was funny too.
Basically.
It was so
Yeah.
fun.
When I
Well-
clicked discharge, I was like, wait, this is gonna happen, isn't it?
Choto a minute. Well, I would just like to give a big thank you to all the people here. I'd like to give a big thank you to Marcus. Big thank you to Arcolf, who despite being sick arrived here. Big thank you to Brachy. Big thank you to Elam. Big huge thank you to Gentlebro and Theropod and MsTweetums. And a huge thank you to you, Connor, my co-caster, who I kind of thrust this upon and was like, yeah, you're commentating because it'll be funny.
They said, hey, you don't know anything about Pokemon, right? Yeah, you should co-commentate with me. Okay.
And it was actually probably the best decision I've ever made because you were a fantastic co-commentator and I had a lot of fun doing this with you and I hope you had a lot of fun too.
It was a lot of fun.
huge thing-
Exhausting, but fun.
Oh yeah. Huge thank you to Booradely for making this fantastic, these 2 overlays we used for the tournament. Thank you so much, Booradely, for making such awesome overlays, especially with the background in this one in particular being very last minute. And a huge thank you to Brachy, speaking of last minute. Brachy, who did the Discord reactive images for me and Connor. Brachy, thank you so much for making these as well. We will probably continue to use these in future tournaments, but I just want to say thank you over and over and over again, because this was a ton of fun. This was fantastic to host. It was a little stressful at times, just, you know, collecting 8 people with capture cards and trying to organize a time to all do it, but thank you everybody so much. Thank you so much to the chat for the enthusiasm, definitely the bits and subs. It's been a very rough January, and anything you guys have, you know, helped me with, I'm incredibly thank you so much. This was a huge blast. Oh man, I don't really have anything else to say. This was fantastic, and I you know what? I know what I'm gonna say. I can't wait for the next one. That's what I'm gonna say. I really
Absolutely.
cannot wait for the next one, but we'll be scheduling that. These will not be happening like every week because it takes so much production.
God.
no.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Like people had to schedule this into their calendar because organizing essentially 10 people in the same room, on the same time
zones.
and with different time zones, because someone from Mexico and Australia and like America, all across America, very difficult. Would not recommend, but I think it was well worth it. This was absolutely great. I cannot wait for the next tournament. I think I know what I want the next tournament to be, but we're going to probably head out now. Thank you guys so much for your time. We have definitely played, we played for another 3 hours essentially. But it is 6 p.m. here, and it's probably late for some people in the Americas, and I can't even imagine what time it is for you, Elam, right now.
It's midday.
It is midday. It is lunchtime. I can only imagine you're
I woke up
starving
at
right now.
5 a.m. in the morning for this tournament.
Oh my god. Talk about dedication. But thank you, everybody, so much. Anybody have any closing words they want to say? Okay.
NASA
cool.
people.
NASA people. All right. Well, let's give somebody here a raid as I accidentally close out of the chat, which I'm gonna need to raid. Give me a second here. Let me pop out the chat.
I see Gaijin. I see Paper Box House.
I believe we raided Gaijin yesterday.
We did.
We did raid.
See
You know
Lanny.
what? Lanny is playing SpongeBob SquarePants.
What?
And I'm a bit.
Are you ready, kids?
So we're gonna
Aye,
raid
aye, Captain.
Lanny Pator, who is playing SpongeBob SquarePants. Our raid message will be, "Are you ready, kids?" Because I think that's funny.
I can't hear you.
All right. Take care, everybody. Thank you so
Captain!
much for coming to the tournament. We'll see you next time. See you tomorrow, actually. I'm going to be streaming immediately tomorrow on Monday for Mass Effect. So I will see you all then. Take care, everybody. Get out of here.
Good night.
Get out of here. You're stinking up the
Bye.
place.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Can we go into Denny's now?
You can go to Denny's
Yes.
now. Get your
We get
knives.
Fuck
Time for
yeah!
pancakes.
Food.